Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. I apologize. Studio West is changing, and in the chaos, you get a partial Studio West. We are Saves for Death. We are an actual play podcast, Twitch stream, and YouTube channel. And I tonight will be your host, Games In, for this, the second part of Even the Mighty Fall. Joining me tonight is Jess. I don't.
Hello.
Where is everyone? Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm like so on an angle for you.
Zelben
Hello.
and Hades. um, I do want to thank everybody for the charity drive last week. Combined charity, we've raised over $2,500 for charity since we started the channel a little over a year ago, which is awesome. I'm glad that we were able to give back, and our community is amazing, and we love you guys. So thank you so much. Yeah. Um, I will pass it to Jess to describe the fact that we're in a pseudo dark future, and then I will remind us of where we are.
Cool. Yeah, so just a reminder, we are still playing technically in a game of the dark future, so there may be themes that make you uncomfortable. We've gone over our safety tools, but we just want to remind you that your mental health is important to us. So if something comes up that you're uncomfortable with, please walk away for 5 minutes. We should be over it super, super quick. If you're used to a regular Shades of Scarlet game, this has like 10% less dark future, so you should be okay.
Yeah. Speaking of dark futures, last week we met our heroes, who are all police officers in the town of Lawrence, Kansas. Jess's character Rose was doing some investigation and showed up at the house that somebody she wanted to investigate further into, only to find that he was very passive and happily admitted to everything he's ever done wrong, which she found
a lot of real bad stuff.
which she found a little strange. Zelben and Hades' characters, on the other hand, spent a lot of time messing around, and they ended up at a bar where they got free drinks, and Zelben may or may not have danced naked on the bar.
Oh, that's canon.
Yeah. Then they went to the nicer part of town, which didn't work out so well for them. Returned to the poor part of town, and while they were drinking, ended up at the site of an explosion where the food factory that's been making food for the town has been destroyed by what they can tell is a rival running team. Well, a running team. And yeah, Zelben came back to investigate the next morning, and Zelben and Hades, and the two of them found a secret passage beneath the food processing plant. Well, Jess was actually doing work. And that is where we'll pick up. I'm sure you guys were doing real work too. I mean,
They were investigating the bombing site. I feel like, at least for Rock, he was actually working. Plus his parking tickets.
Right? You did give out some parking tickets, so.
Like two or
Williams
three.
was getting a massage, so I can't speak for Williams. But Rook was actually doing some good.
All right.
I was hurt in the explosion. Thank you.
Yeah, this is physical therapy, so it was necessary.
Yeah.
No on that.
Not if you ask Rose, no. The answer is no.
All right.
I'm not legally obliged to answer.
So we will pick up from Zelben and Hades' characters because you've just gone down into the tunnel system, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I described before, you are in a earthen tunnel that seems to be naturally, like it was like tool hewn but not like machined. And it is a long dark corridor that has the black cables passing overhead. The ground is uneven, and yeah, that's where we will begin.
All right. I'm gonna keep my flashlight, out in front of me. Call down the hall. Hello?
The sound deadens. You don't even really hear much of an echo.
Well, at least I think we're alone.
Well, it sounds like that for sure. Well, let's do our radios work?
You haven't tried them since you've gone underground.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Hey, Ro,
Rose, you get a very staticky message. You hear part of it, but not all of it.
we're underground. Just wanted somebody to know.
You're underwear now?
We're underground at the fire site.
Can
You're
I
under
hear
a
him just
fire?
fine?
Yes, you can hear him just fine.
Hey, Rose, he's down. We're on the ground. I don't know how she's not getting this. I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I know. I can hear you just fine too. It just
She's
doesn't
gonna
make any
switch.
sense.
Can they hear Rose just fine?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna actually radio. Hey Sarge, you there?
What is it, Rose?
Can you track where the boys are?
No, we don't have
Their
a way.
radio's coming in static.
We don't have a way to track our agents.
The car's gotta be low, Jack Sarge.
Oh yeah, no, we can track the car.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you have a warrant?
for our own. Yeah, I got a warrant, Sarge.
Let me look it up.
Well, remember, people are replaceable, but that vehicle is not. So we better keep track of it.
Dark future.
It's at the scene of the fire.
All right, thanks. Just gonna switch back to like their radio channel. 10-4.
So what do you think is down here?
You know what? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe this is where they harvest their special food.
Do I really want to know what I've been eating then?
A styrofoam farm?
Ooh. I mean, that is pretty much flavor that I've gotten. So
Are you guys
I mean-
continuing forward or the way that would be
Yeah,
backwards?
we're doing this as we're walking forward.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. You progress forward. How far are you willing to go down this dark corridor? It's starting to get very cold.
How cold is cold?
Uh, like 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
So in a fridge?
Yeah.
Why are
That
we
is-
in a fridge, Rook?
I don't know. How do you think they got the air conditioners down here?
I mean, it feels kind of nice at first, but once you've been down here a while, it ain't good.
Yeah, it's a little crisp.
Yeah, we better hurry.
Yeah, we'll go for like another 10, 15 minutes, and if we don't see anything by then.
After a period of time, it's closer to the 7 more minutes of walking steadily. It opens up into a large cavern, and you get the feeling that the flashlights aren't working as well, but that's because of the size of the cavern. The light isn't traveling far enough to really be illuminating anything. So you hear
Do
water,
you think-
however.
Do you think this is natural down here?
I know the cave walls that we entered looked like they were chiseled out, but in the cavern, can I look at the walls and see what they look like?
They're all very smooth, like water has formed them.
I'm kind of thinking so. Maybe this got put down on an aquifer or something. I hear water.
I knew I should have paid attention to geology more in school.
Who would have ever thought that it would come in handy?
I know.
As
Thing
you
about angles.
as you walk into the dark room, eventually you like start stepping in what seems to be a puddle. Like the water is getting deeper as you walk.
Oh, hell no, I ain't getting wet.
Yeah, once my foot gets wet, I'm gonna turn around. It's a little cold in here to
To get
walk
wet,
around. Yeah.
we
Roll
ain't
a,
got the right gear. We better go back.
both of you guys roll a perception for me, please. Hey, so you know how I always ask you guys to be prepared for the game?
Yeah.
When we moved into this part, I didn't bring dice.
Dice. I was gonna say you have dice, do you?
I'm gonna use a digital dice tonight.
For the first half.
Yeah, and then I'll go get actual dice.
Are we using awareness notice?
Yes, please use awareness notice. If you have anything that gives you low light vision or thermographics, please make me aware of that as well.
I do have thermographics.
Okay. Are you using them?
It's 24.
Oh, good. Nice.
Oh, sorry. I know I have infrared. But
Okay.
no, I'm not using it.
Okay. What'd you get on your check?
My check is a 22.
Okay. Both of you feel the movement of the water, and something brushes past you that is much warmer than the very cold water.
Oh, fuck this.
Oh,
I'm out of
hell
here.
no. Did you see that?
I'm out.
I'm gonna like throw up my arms and run out.
All right. Are you running back into the corridor you came from?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are moving, you hear something behind you, a slithering, kind of wet, thumping sound coming behind you. After you make it to the corridor itself, though, it slows down and doesn't seem to be right behind you anymore.
All right.
I'm turning around to shine my light on it.
As he does that, I'm gonna drop to the ground and draw my pistol underneath him to be out of his fire range, but
Okay.
still, you know.
You see a dark, kind of looks like an octopus tentacle that is coming up out of the water quite a distance, like 50 feet, or 15 feet. It moves, it's very oily and fluid in its movement. And when you shine the light on it, it kind of corkscrews back and starts receding.
It doesn't seem to like the light. The fuck is that?
I have no fucking clue. It's like some kind of octopus.
In Kansas?
In an aquifer. It's an aquapus?
On that note, Jess, what are you doing?
She was emptying all the hard drives
Okay.
from the car into the house.
Okay.
The shed, whichever was more secure.
The shed's
the
more
shed.
secure.
The
Yeah.
shed, I think. And then she was going to put the tarps on it. But there was a lot, and she's doing it by herself. So I suspect this will take a while.
Yeah, it has taken you quite a while. And you're able to stack them neatly in the shed. You won't be able to get it on without a rack of some sort. So
Yeah, no, I remember she used like boxes or crates or something that he had to kind of help stack them.
okay.
But it's mostly just to store them so they don't get confiscated.
All right. After a few minutes, what's happening in chat?
You look
Yeah.
so confused.
I was reading chat, and that's what made me confused.
Oh.
Oh, if you need the donate link to the we don't have that currently set up. Let me grab you the link
So bad.
real
I'm not
quick.
paying attention to the chat.
Oh, it's
Normally it's exclamation mark.
yeah, exclamation mark. But anyway, sorry. The Sarge comes on the radio. Rose, what were you doing again?
Doing work investigating the bombings, Art.
Well, that is fine and dandy. Hey, I've got a gentleman here at the station that really would like to speak with you.
Who? Me? You sure?
As the lead investigator on the bombing, yeah. It's a Mr. Smith.
Of which office?
He didn't say, but he says that he is a representative of the company.
Yeah, all right. I'll be there soon. She'll go back to the station. I think when she's in the car after, is everything in the shed?
Yeah, I would say that you've unloaded everything out of it.
Okay, and she's gonna put the tarp over it. Lock it up behind her. As she's driving back to the station, she's gonna radio to the boys. There's apparently a Mr. Smith waiting to talk to me at the station, just so you two are aware.
You guys hear most of that.
We got Mr. Pibb waiting for us back at the station.
Who's at the
Smith.
state? We have a Kraken we're dealing with right now.
You hear that loud and clear.
Boys, I don't know what you've been doing during your time, but this is Lawrence, Kansas. And I'm on a serious mission, so if you could just keep your pranks to yourselves, I'd appreciate it.
I told you she wouldn't believe you. I'm telling you, it's an octopus.
You're right. You're right. All right. You tell her.
I mean, I've never seen one of these in person, but you would only figure they'd exist. You just drill down into an aquifer and boom, aquapurse.
Yeah. Well, the last time I seen a tentacle like that was in anime.
I don't even want to think about the last one of those I seen.
All right, Jess, you're going back to the station, I assume.
Yep.
Boys, what are you doing?
Cautiously watching the water with pistols drawn.
Okay.
Rook, I think we should go.
Do you go back into the water?
No, the other way.
I'm gonna turn on my infrared vision now, since there is something in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it?
There's something very, very, very bright in the water.
Holy shit.
And it's big.
That thing is huge. That thing's like, how many buses would I say?
16, 17 buses.
16, 17 buses.
Well, then, Rook, I really think we might want to do a tactical retreat.
I think we need to do a tactical run.
I'm already running.
Gonna take off after him, wanting not to be alone.
Okay. After you guys travel down the corridor again for quite some ways, you feel like you've maybe gone too far. You haven't seen the ladder yet. Do you continue?
Do you feel like we should have hit the ladder already?
I mean, I was kind of thinking it was just me being a little tired and, having that thing behind us, but I kind of feel like it. There wasn't any kind of chambers or anything we missed on the way in here.
I mean, that thing's that way, and I don't want to be near that thing. So I think we should keep going this way anyway.
I mean, the camp. There. Nothing could be worse down here, right?
Oh,
I said it. I
did you
said it.
say?
I'm sorry.
Damn it, Rook! Hit you
You
with my hat.
You
Flinch
get-
and keep running down the tunnel, though.
Okay, you keep running. Okay. After what seems like twice as long as it should have been, you guys do find a ladder.
All right, it is a ladder. That's a good sign.
Does this
It
look
goes
like the
down.
same ladder?
It does look very similar.
All right. I'll cover you, Rook.
I'm gonna turn and look down the passage one more time. And it's like, all right, I'll go first. I'm okay with that.
So I'll draw and I'll hold my light like this.
And I'll go up the ladder and see where it leads.
You reach the top of the ladder, and there's a smooth metal tile above you. You roll awareness to see if you can find a switch or mechanism that would open it, or a Lexsec if you'd prefer that.
20.
Okay. After feeling around, you do find a latch on it, and when you depress it, the thing pops open, and there's a sound. You push it up, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. You are not in the room that you were in before. It does look very similar to the room you were in before. The last time you were in that room, it didn't have any of the computer hardware anymore, and this one does.
All right, that's a sign. Do I see any feet looking through like the little?
Nope. It appears to
All
be
right.
empty.
I'm gonna open up the rest of the way
Okay.
and climb out.
You are in a small 10 by 10 room that is filled with humming hard drive racks and computer equipment.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna lean down the pole and yell down to Williams. I think we went back in time. You better get up here. All the servers are back.
Oh shit. Are we being pranked or is this a movie?
I'm gonna look around for any cameras.
There are no cameras in this room.
I'm not sure, but I don't see any cameras.
All right, well, I'll head up.
Sick prank, I tell you. It's gotta be some sick prank.
On the far end of the room, there is a door. It doesn't seem to have a handle, but it is clearly a door.
We could assume it's a push door.
You would think. You don't see any other mechanism to open it.
All right, I'm gonna wait for Williams to get up there before going out that door.
What the hell? What? How is this back together?
I don't know. We did a number on it. Like there wasn't a thing left when we finished, right?
No, there was not. And we have sea life in Kansas and we go back in time.
I'm gonna look at the door and be like, who knows what's waiting for us out there? Draw my pistol again.
Well, we got to think this through, Ro.
What if this is back in time right before the explosion? We got a chance to stop it.
That's true. You know, this could be very Lovecraftian at this point. Don't go crazy.
All right, I'm keeping my wits.
Do one of you push the door open?
I will.
All right, I'm gonna get into, position to watch his angles.
As you push the door open, you see the inside of a familiar office. However, it is not the office from the food processing plant. This is your sergeant's office. You've only been in this room a handful of times.
When did Sarge get by to the burned out building?
I don't know, but I'm real confused here.
Well, we should probably put that. I'll put that grate back on top.
Yeah, we better make it look like we weren't here. I don't want Sarge mad at us. But hey, if we ever need a shortcut back there, we know where to go.
Hey, yeah. Hey, maybe we can show Rose and then she'll believe us.
You know what? I bet this was installed before Sarge even became the Sarge. They don't even know about this.
Very, very good point.
You know what? We're going to tell them, and we're going to get a bonus.
I like where you're going with this.
Question though, do we let Rose in on this, or do we want the bonus all to ourselves?
I think you owe her
I
from the
did
other
say
day.
something about the fries. Shit. All right, let's tell her.
Jess,
Yes.
Rose arrives back at the police station around this time. You were headed there, I assume, straight from the house?
Yes.
Okay. You arrive at the police station. As you come in, Sergeant Vasquez is sitting there at the opening desk area, and there's a gentleman in a all black suit that has black sunglasses. He is fairly nondescript, standing there.
Does it look like the Mr. Smith we met at the facility?
No.
Okay.
That one was very clearly Chinese, or probably Chinese. This one is very like Scandinavian looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll walk into the waiting area and nod. Sarge, and I take it you're Mr. Smith?
Yes. Are you the security agent in charge?
Apparently.
Good, good. This was all a misunderstanding, and you need not investigate this further.
Right. And you're Mr. Smith from which facility?
I work for the corporation. I handle public
Technically,
relations.
so do I. Well, this isn't public relations, sir. This is law enforcement.
Yes, and this law enforcement action could become a problem for our public relations. So we would like to just let you know that everything is fine. It was a misunderstanding. We apologize.
The bomb was a misunderstanding. Your fire was a misunderstanding. The dozens of people that were murdered in this accident were a misunderstanding.
See, I'm glad you understand. Yes.
She looks at Vasquez like, the fuck?
Vasquez is sitting there with her arms crossed.
Like normal angry face?
Uh-huh. Normal
Okay.
grumpy face.
Normal grumpy face. Okay. And just out of curiosity, Mr. Smith, if I continue to do my job, what's
will-
gonna happen?
Well, what you will find is that this was a unfortunate accident because the head of that department had not done proper security, and so some equipment failed, and there was an unfortunate loss of life. And then we
Machine
move on.
malfunction.
Yes, yes.
Right, and you have that report?
I can have that report on your desk tomorrow, yes.
You know what? Once I have that report, I can close this case.
Good to hear. Good to hear. You have a bright future. Would you
Thank you, Miss Smith.
maybe like to come to dinner with me?
Now, as I was recently told, I need to watch my calories, so thank you for the invitation, but I will politely have to decline.
I just was thinking perhaps we could discuss your future with the company.
You know what? This case is very important to me, and if I'm going to get your report by tomorrow, I have a bunch of paperwork, so let's talk about it after I've finalized everything.
Of course. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. And you, Sergeant Vasquez, thank you for your time. She goes, yeah. He bows to you and then turns and walks out the door.
Gonna go on the radio. Hey, Rook, Williams, you can hear me?
You hear your own voice coming from a room further in the police station.
Oh shit, we gotta get out of here.
Quick, go.
Can duck out the door.
Okay.
Into the police station further, so that way, it's like we're there all along.
Do you
Doing
turn and
work.
close the door behind you to the server room?
Yeah.
It looks like a bookshelf.
That's neat.
That is real cool.
Boys, are you there? Do you have your ears on?
Yeah, we're here. I'm saying a whispered tone.
Great, we got until tomorrow morning to solve this case, so if you guys could, hurry up and get out from wherever you were, I'd appreciate it.
We'll be back at the station in no time flying.
Thanks. So, Sarge, you're good that I'm going to keep working on this till I get that report?
Yeah, you can keep looking into it, but I'm going to say it might cost you your job in the long run. It seems like they would take much better care of you if you just followed their rules on this.
Sure. I got that.
Happy hunting.
Thank you.
She stands up and starts walking back towards the offices where the boys are.
She's going to go to her bullpen, the bullpen where her desk is.
Okay, so you're headed the same general area.
Yeah.
Okay. The door to the room you're in opens. Sergeant Vasquez
turn around.
comes in first.
Where have you been, Sarge?
Sarge, we're here.
I've been dealing with your prisoner all morning. He's been quite unruly.
I didn't hear anything come on about the radio or come on about a prisoner. I'm gonna look at my radio. Cop, is this thing working?
Yeah, there's really bad feedback when you do that.
Damn thing. Gonna have to take this to that shit, we fired Cal. Who do we take these to now?
Well, you fix them yourselves.
I'm gonna tap it a little bit with my hand.
Jess, you walk in about this time.
She looks very confused to see them here.
Oh, hey, Rose.
We got your message to come in.
We came as fast as we could.
Where did you guys enter the... I was just at the front. When I radio, you could have just said, we're here.
Rook, why didn't you tell her we were here?
Well, I mean, I want to make an entrance. How great would it be if you're get here pronto, and then you turn around, they're right behind you? I mean, that's an entrance.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I think we pulled it off.
Vasquez shakes her head and walks into her office. Closes the door. It slams.
Right. So what were you doing at the location of the bombing?
I'm gonna
Did you find out anything?
gesture we walk further away from the sergeant's office.
She'll head across the room.
Yeah, but we kind of got a little turned around, and there's this ladder that kind of leads to a room behind the sergeant's bookshelf. We
What?
figured we're gonna tell the sergeant about it, because they probably don't know, and we're going to get a great bonus this year.
I'm sorry. She goes to like ask him
Oh,
a
this
question.
is after we found the octopus.
Shakes her head, looks at Williams.
Yeah,
What'd you find?
a kraken.
You're both
Telling
idiots.
ya.
Have I told you that yet today?
No,
Idiots, both of you.
not yet today.
Officer
Yeah,
Williams.
not
Told her that, I
today.
think.
Officer Williams, this is dispatch. Officer Williams, are you there?
Yeah,
We have
dispatch.
a 1026 at the gas station.
Oh, now, which gas station?
She gives you the address of the gas station you were at the day before.
God damn it. I gotta go.
All right.
Rook, you coming?
No, Rook's gonna stay and we're gonna talk to Sarge about this mystical door that leads to some room with this sea creature.
Oh, don't forget, it's also really cold in there. So if you go back,
lad.
bring some winter clothes.
We'll be sure to do that.
All right, I'll head out.
Okay. 1026 is a robbery in progress, by the way.
I'm hurrying.
Probably could have used back.
You could have used back. Yeah, actually, that is like, do you think you need backup? She would have asked. Sorry, backpedal a bit.
You do realize it's a robbery, right?
Yeah, no, like, yeah. Had I known that, my answer would be very, very different. Do you need backup, Williams?
Yeah, it's a robbery. We're supposed to do that. These two of us.
You know what? How about you come along for the ride?
Yeah, I'll join. Well, you know what? I'll take my car. You take yours.
Oh. It's a good thing there's a third car there.
When are you guys gonna let me drive my own?
Never.
That's true.
I'll dejectively walk to the passenger seat of Williams.
Good. All right, you guys are headed towards the gas station.
Yeah.
Brooke, you gotta impress her a little bit if she's gonna let you drive. It took me weeks and upon weeks to get that privilege. And you can see she just decided to take her own car.
She's never, ever gonna ride.
No.
Too much pride. That's what I always say. Probably the reason why they won't put down the fries either.
When you arrive at the gas station, you can hear shots being fired. One of the windows is broken, and there seems to be a firefight occurring inside the gas station.
We're gonna drive up, I'm gonna use the door as protection and then use the bulb horn.
Can you pop the trunk for me?
Click.
You guys got the front?
Yep.
I'm gonna grab my rifle out of
With
the
some
trunk.
Moxie.
too.
Rose will. I assume there is a back door or another entrance to the gas
Yeah,
station.
there's an alley.
Oh, just an alley.
Yeah, and in the alley there would be a back exit.
Okay. She's going to exit the car with her weapons, and she's going to cover the alley. While
Okay.
they've got the front.
Are you in position, Rose?
Yeah. Do you want me
Alright,
to go
ready?
into the back? Mm-hmm.
This is the police. Come out with your hands up.
Roll me an authority, please.
Yes, finally.
Woo!
Yeah, you get to use your ability.
Wait, we have roll abilities? Wait, what now?
What is it? Authority plus die roll?
Yeah. Plus
Cool.
Yeah.
Plus cool?
Yeah.
Yep.
Authority is very effective.
22.
Okay.
Nice.
You hear a young girl say, I'll come out, but he's dying. After a few seconds, there a small handgun is thrown out the door, and then that young girl that you saw the day before, the teenager, it comes out and she's like crying and she's got blood all over her clothing, and she's got her hands up.
All right. Rook, get her cuffed.
All right. I'm gonna run towards the entrance, but run to the wall first, keep along that, and then run across rather than, just out in the open the entire way to the door.
Okay.
Down on your hands and knees.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She like gets down.
I'll cuff her, and after I cuff her, ask her,
Is
is
there
there
anybody-
anyone else in the building?
James is dying. He's in there dying.
All right, you stay here.
Bros, we're
No.
breaching.
On it. And
Enter
she'll
the building.
enter through the building.
Okay. As you guys come in, you see the chaos of what looks like a war zone. It was the gas station from the other day, but there are chip bags that are blown open and displays that are knocked over. And Frank behind the counter with his gun up, like on the countertop. As you come in the door, a shot rings out. It goes wild, but in your direction. To the people at the front. From the back rows, however, you see near where the microwave was. They have like frozen food in a microwave at the far end of the store. You see the tall teenager from just yesterday laying there, and he is bleeding out. He's got a big chest wound, and he is not in good shape.
Jesus, Frank, we're here.
This is the
William.
police. Everybody put their guns down.
Sorry, I didn't know. I figured you guys were trying to rob me too. The hell is going on?
As soon as that's okay, she feels it's okay, she's going to try to run to James and put pressure on the wound.
Okay. Give me a first aid, please.
I would love to do that. I don't know that I have first aid, just as a fun fact. I don't. Do I take any penalties for this?
You don't. Take any
Okay.
penalties.
Oh, I rolled really crappy too. It's 12.
Okay. You hear a wet sucking sound coming from the wound, and his breathing is really thready. And as you're like trying to apply pressure on it and everything, the blood is making your hands slippery, and you can't keep the pressure on the wound. And
We need an ambulance at blah, 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 blah.
you see him let go.
She, I don't think this is the first death she's ever witnessed on the job.
No, I don't think so.
But she takes a moment. It's still hard every time. But she eventually, like, she puts her hands, like, kind of just on his side. And just, no, he's gone.
Jesus, Frank, what happened?
What the hell happened here?
I was minding my own business, doing my business like usual. These two kids come in here, put a gun in my face, and tell me to give them all their money. So I did what I do. I reached for my gun and shot. I got the tall one. He was an easier target. And then the two of them moved to the end of the row and started returning fire. So I hid behind the counter. Called the police, and now that's where we're at.
Shit, they were... What, isn't that the kids you talked to yesterday, Rook?
They were really polite. They want to make their mamas proud. Why would they come in here not just committing robbery, but armed robbery? Because they could have just left the bullets out of the gun.
Well, not what happened.
You said they
Less
were
of a
real
superior
polite
penalty.
yesterday?
They're super polite. Like, really respectful for the place, which, I'm not...
Like, strange?
Yeah, I haven't worked for you guys for long, but I did strike me as a little odd.
She's gonna head outside, or at least away a bit. and go on
Okay.
the radio. Hey, Sarge, can you check on Mr. Henderson and just be careful? How's he doing today?
Mr. Henderson's been raising hell all morning.
Okay.
He says
Thanks,
it's unlawful arrest, false imprisonment.
Yeah, I'll deal with him when I get back.
Yeah, be careful though. He reaches through those bars real good.
I'm not surprised. She'll head back to the boys. Well, it seems like whatever was making the town sleepy is gone.
Sleepy.
I
Compliant.
I wouldn't consider.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. I could say that. Everyone's maybe a little bit on edge. Their favorite food store just got blown up.
And it was free.
Yeah, maybe that's what struck these kids to robbery.
Yeah. You need
Tough
food.
times.
Yeah, tough times.
Sure. Williams, you take Frank's statement. Rook, you take the. Does Rose know there was a girl that came out? Did she hear that?
Did you guys report that on the radio?
No.
I'm gonna turn around and see if the girl's still there.
She is. She's laying on the ground, handcuffed and crying.
What do you want me to do about that, Rose?
About what?
I'm gonna point to the girl.
Who's the girl?
Oh, she's one of the tall guy's friends, I take it. She was calling him by name.
She turns to Frank. She one of the people who tried to rob you?
Yep, it was that girl and the tall boy.
Okay. Rook, you
Oh.
get her statement. Take her to the station. Not in
That
that order.
kid's
Take her to the
name was
station.
James.
Get her statement.
All
Yeah.
right.
James shot at me and I was self-defense.
Do you have any cameras, Frank?
Yeah, we got 3 of them.
We're gonna need that footage.
Of course.
I'm gonna help the girl off the ground and tell her, well, hope you got your walking shoes on. It's a bit of a walk back to the station.
What? Is James okay?
Well, I can't drive. I can't drive. Oh, no. He's dead, sweetie.
She collapses. Like she had been standing and she now collapses to the ground. You were holding her up by like her wrist cuffs and she is dead weight.
You committed armed robbery. You shot a gun and you didn't expect him to shoot back?
This is my fault.
I mean, there's better places that you can get food.
I told him if he wanted to marry me, he needed to buy me a ring. This is my fault.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it kind of is.
She is unconsolable.
I'm going to be writing this down on a piece of paper for the report
Good.
that it is her fault.
Okay. All right.
She's admitted to such. Case closed.
All right. Rose and Williams, what are you guys doing?
We're just gonna go to the bathroom, wash our hands off, wait for the ambulance.
Okay, the
At
ambulance arrives after about 10 minutes. During that time, Williams, are you taking Frank's...
I'm just taking the notes down, writing it.
Okay, he walks you through the scenario. From his point of view, he was sitting there watching a reality TV show on his TV, and then the kids came in like they always do. They were acting suspicious, and then the tall one came up and shoved the gun in his face, and he went to reach for his gun. In the process, the tall one shot at him, breaking the TV he was watching reality television on, and he returned fire, shooting the tall boy, and then they retreated and exchanged gunfire.
They just wanted the money out of the register then?
Yeah, and we really haven't made that much money today. All this over 83 EB.
You know, we haven't even had a robbery in like weeks.
Yeah. Maybe I was wrong about that people being polite thing.
Yeah. Kind of strange though. I wonder if it could be that it's because they're not getting the bars anymore.
Marshall, this is dispatch. Do you read, Marshall?
This is Marshall here. How can I help this dispatch?
His name was Marshall.
We've got a 515 over on South Mulberry. Breaking and entering.
An airplane wrecked?
Check code again. That is 515. Breaking and entering. 515. Not
Oh,
a
I thought you said
747.
15.5.
Yeah, no, not that.
All right, I'll be right over there. I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
turn
Marshall.
and look at the girl I'm also carrying in tow. Oh shit. Guess you're coming with me.
Oh my gosh.
Rose, about this time the ambulance shows up.
Since she's outside, did she see Rook drag this girl like one way and then the other?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Rook,
Yeah.
give me the girl.
Now you walk straight to her. No
She's
running, no.
sobbing and
If you try to get away, we will find you. Now go on. Go
we
on.
let her go. She collapses to the ground in a fetal position, crying.
Ah, God damn it. Gonna pick her back up and walk her over there. I'm really, really sorry about this, Rose. Dispatch called me, and I gotta go.
Where is your vehicle?
You guys won't let me drive.
There's
Can I
3
drive
cars,
your
Rook.
vehicle?
Remember, we took his vehicle here.
Okay.
And where's William's vehicle?
He's gonna be real mad. All right, I'm gonna get in
Where's
the wheel.
the other vehicle, Rook?
We only took the 2.
There was only 2 in the station. We have 3 vehicles.
Oh, you mean where's the one that we left?
You think?
That would probably be at the burnt up facility.
How did Your
I
magic
thought we
tunnel.
told you the
Your
tunnel
magic
and
tunnel.
then the
You didn't think
octopus.
maybe. Do you have the keys for that car, Rook?
Yeah, of course.
Get in the car.
All right.
She's
gonna-
gonna put the girl in the back seat.
Hey, I'm gonna run outside real quick.
Okay.
I'm starting to suspect that there is something wrong with the bars they were sending here. Or the food.
Maybe.
All units, we have shots fired at the guns. All units, shots fired.
I don't think there's enough of us to get to all these calls.
Damn,
On the way.
budget cuts.
Williams, when you're done here, head over to guns. I'm gonna drop Rook off at the facility to pick up the car you two left.
Oh, next to the Kraken.
Sure. And drop him
Oh.
off at wherever his B&E is. I'll see you there. Get in the squad car.
Rook, are you getting?
Today, boys! Let's
Yeah,
go!
I'm getting in, and then I'm gonna pull out a paper envelope that has wrote on it, "Rook, you better know what you're getting into." And I'm gonna rip it open and pull out the spare set of keys. This was in case of an emergency. I think this is one of them.
Sure. She's gonna drive Rook to the facility to pick up the other car.
Yeah.
And then with what's her name in the back, she's gonna drive to Guns.
Okay. Rook, you're headed to Mulberry.
Yeah.
Williams, what are you up to?
I'm finishing waiting for the ambulance, and then I'll take off when this crime scene's done. I'll call Hal over.
Hal arrives at the same time as the ambulance to secure the crime scene.
Give Hal a rundown quick of what's going on.
Oh, I see. That is very unfortunate.
Hey, Hal,
Yes, sir.
would you like a Werther?
I would love one. Thank you so much. He takes it,
Yeah.
unwraps it, and like puts it in his gums. And he looks very happy. I ever tell you about the liver?
No, but I gotta get over to this B&E.
All right. Well, have a good time at your B&E.
Yeah.
We got things here.
All right, what else is going on, guys?
All right. Who wants to go first? I assume Jess, you would arrive first to Guns.
Sure.
By the time you've gotten there, there seems to be no chaos going on. It's fairly quiet.
She's going like following police protocol, much like Williams did before. She's gonna get out, use the doors cover, go on the bullhorn. What do we call the police? It's still just the Lawrence Police.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the Lawrence Police. I need you to come out with your hands up. Surrender your weapons.
Roll an authority for me.
Sure. The rules have been so great. Oh, that's a 1.
Ooh.
Followed by a 10.
Ooh.
So that would be a 7? No, 8. 8.
8.
I can math. 8.
Give me just a moment.
Sure.
Why can I not modify die type? There it is. Oh, you just got so lucky.
Oh.
A large caliber round is fired from just inside the windows of the store. Because this is a big like warehouse style building, and it's got windows that have bars over them that are a little bit higher than like eye level, so somebody would have to be on something to be firing out the window. Anyway, a large caliber rifle is heard going off, but the bullet goes very wild of you and lands in the ground several feet away.
Okay, I'm able to tell where this bullet came from.
Yeah, it would be the third window on the right.
This is your last warning before I start firing back. Put your guns down and exit the building.
No, those crazy ass things are out there. We gotta protect ourselves.
What crazy ass things?
Either get in here or go away.
You ain't gonna shoot me?
No! You're not one of them, are you?
I'm a police officer, man.
That doesn't answer my question.
No, I'm not a crazy weird ass thing.
Alright, get in here. Quick.
Can I make a human perception to...
You can
What?
make a human
Thank you.
perception.
That's good.
Quick, use your voice stress analyzer.
If only I had that. Sad days, guys. Sad days. That is an empathy skill, right? There it is.
It is an empathy skill.
23.
Okay. This guy seems genuinely concerned. Like he is probably hallucinating.
Okay. But probably truthful in that I'm not going to get shot walking into this building.
As long as he doesn't believe that you are the thing that he is protecting himself from.
Okay. She's going to close the door.
Okay.
Rifle still out. She's going to enter the building.
As you get close to the doors are opened for you. Like it automatically opens.
Okay.
Once you come in, they force the doors closed again and bolt it. There is
Okay.
16 people in here that are
16?
dressed in paramilitary gear.
Okay.
And they digital camo, and they've got big goggles on their heads. Some of them are chromed out, not very many. And they all have large rifles in their hands.
Okay.
Are you safe, officer? When a guy comes up to you.
Yeah, as long as you don't shoot me, I'm safe.
Corporal Anderson. Pleasure to meet you. He extends a hand.
Sir? She shakes it.
Good to have you on our side. You see many of them out there?
I haven't seen anything. What exactly
There's
are you talking about?
some type of small gremlin creatures.
Small gremlin creatures.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy myself. If I didn't see him, I wouldn't have believed him either.
Is anyone in here injured?
Nope, we're all good.
She's gonna look
He
around.
points over at Alan, who is the shop owner. Alan's the one who got us all together in here. Alan is
Alan,
setting
doing
up a
okay?
camp stove. Yeah, I'm in good shape. Making some beans. You want some beans?
Not right now, thanks.
Yeah, grab yourself a gun.
I got one.
Good.
She's just gonna do a quick scan of the people. They all seem uninjured.
Yeah, they all seem uninjured. Women and children and, men. Most of them
Okay.
military type.
I got reports that there was shooting taking place here. Did you shoot these gremlin creatures?
A couple of them came up the street. We took some shots. Scared them away. They didn't stand much of a chance. They ran away. You keep
Okay.
this area safe, though.
Which way did that go?
To the northwest.
All right.
Just up
I'm gonna-
Ball Road.
I'm gonna go do a quick search. I will be right back. I need you to stay here.
Stay safe
And,
out there. He
Yeah, I'm gonna.
takes his
turn-
sidearm out and hands it to you. It's an anti-cyborg handgun. You would
Whew.
probably blow your arm, rip your arm out of socket if you tried firing it.
I prefer my rifle, but thank you.
All right, stay safe out there.
You're aware I could not actually fire that even if I wanted to, right?
Yeah, in a pinch, though, it might save your life.
Does she? I don't know if I can use my other human perception. Does she believe that he's aware of like this? He think that's a
He
better
seemed-
alternative.
Yes.
Okay, but he is aware that she could not fire that without damaging herself.
That, yeah. He couldn't probably either. Normally, to fire an anti-cyborg weapon, you would need a metal frame, or at least some really good cyberware. You have to have a body of 10 to wield it, but even then, it's not easy.
I have body of 10.
Nice. So you could fire
I didn't
it.
mention this, but Rose is jacked.
You could fire it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll still not take it. Actually, before I go, can you give me a description of these gremlins? Like height, what they look like?
They're about 3 foot, ma'am. Dark skin, beady red eyes, naked. Seem to be otherworldly.
How so?
There's just some glamour about them. A woman pipes up. The one I saw was green. He wasn't black skinned. And another guy's like, yeah, and sometimes they have black eyes, not red eyes. Yep, that's what they look like, though.
What did the two that were in the street look like?
You get 3 different descriptions from 3 different people all at the same time.
Fantastic. That's exactly what she was kind of hoping for. Okay.
Uh-huh.
She writes it all down in her notebook. All right, you guys stay here. Call the station if you see any more. Don't draw attention to yourself with your guns. I'm gonna be in the area. They will send me over. So I'm gonna try to take one alive. Just don't fire any weapons.
We can't let you in here if we think you're infected, though. So you know.
Infected.
Obviously, the gremlins are going to try to turn you into a gremlin. So gremlins do.
Well, that's only if they bite you.
But yeah.
Yeah. I've got armor. I'll be fine.
All right.
All right.
Rook.
Just gonna leave.
You arrive at the Mulberry Street. This is a nicer part of town, meaning that it hasn't been quite as heavily hit by the people leaving the area. It is a quiet neighborhood. And as you pull up at the address that you were given by dispatch, the door is wide open.
All right. I'm going to draw my pistol, walk up to the door, but stand, to the side of it, knock on the frame, and go, Lawrence Police, is anyone in?
Nobody called the damn police. You get out of here. You hear a voice from the inside.
Clearly someone called the police because I'm here.
Well, we're fine. You can go.
All right. No one got shot. No one's doing any shooting.
No, there was no shooting.
What happened?
I lost my keys. I had to break into my own damn house. I guess a nosy-ass neighbor decided to call on me.
Now, sir, what is your address?
1515 Mulberry Street.
Is that the house that I'm at?
You're at 1415 Mulberry Street.
All right, sir. You have a nice day. And then I'll turn off my flashlight and try to slip inside with my thermal vision.
Roll a stealth, please.
19.
Nice. All right. You're able to slip inside. You see a man laying on the couch who appears to be intoxicated. You also see a coffee table that has been knocked over.
All right. Can I assume that this was the guy that was responding to me?
Yeah, you would assume so.
All right. Once I get close enough behind him, I'm just going to tell him, hands up.
You want to give me an authority check on that?
Do I ever?
Do better than me.
He's
I
much worse
believe
at
you.
authority than you are,
I rolled a 1 and a 10. I believe you can do this.
right?
20.
See?
Nice, good job. He puts his hands up. But, like, he's drunk, so even though he's laying, his hands are up and he's still managing to sway.
I'm gonna reach for my cuffs. Do I have a spare set of cuffs, or are they?
You've got some plastic zip ties. Your actual cuffs are on the girl in the back of
Yeah.
the car, which you didn't leave your keys with
All
Rose.
right. I'm gonna zip tie his hands up. Is there anyone here with you, sir?
No, this is my damn house. I just got home from the bar and I'm trying to go to bed. Why am I being harassed?
Sir, I think you might have broke into the wrong house.
This is my damn house. I live here for the last 20 years.
This is 1415 Mulberry.
The hell it is. This is 1515.
I'm gonna lead him outside.
Okay. Ah, shit. They all look the same in this neighborhood.
Unfortunately, they do, sir. Which I'm just gonna have to take you in for holding just for the evening. It's just standard procedure. But other than that, you should be out in the morning.
All right, I suppose. You know, this is the only time I've ever done this, and I should get some credit for that.
I'm sure the judge will look at it the same way.
Good, good. Hey, since you're going to be holding me for the night, and I ain't going to be driving nowhere, causing no trouble, you'll stop and get a drink on the way back? I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, why not?
Good
I'm
to
sure
hear.
it was, unless something else comes on the radio, and then I, have good things I have to do, duties, you could say.
Sure. Let's go over to Patty's. I hear Patty's is good.
All right.
You guys head...
I'll make sure to close the door on my way out.
All right. He goes and gets in the passenger seat of the police car. Williams, what are you doing?
On a radio into dispatch.
Okay.
Well, the gas station is handled.
Good. We're getting calls after calls.
All right. What's the next one?
Well, in order of importance, we got a lot of shooting, but nobody really getting hit in a lot of places. Some robberies, but nobody's really in danger. I suppose the next weirdest one would be a one of the sites that they use to make weapons for the corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's a whole bunch of people out front of it trying to get their way in. We weren't called by the corporation, however. We were called by the people that feel that the corporation should be opening the doors. So, I don't know how to handle that one, but that would be probably the next biggest problem.
Well, if they don't leave, they're probably all going to get shot.
Maybe disperse them?
Yeah. All right. I'll take that.
She gives you the address.
Rook and Rose, you good?
Guns, clear. They're hallucinating.
Oh. This night's just getting better and better. We got a mob trying to get into the weapon facility for the company.
Rook will get on, but his music's gonna be way too loud, and he's gonna. My guy was pretty good. I think he just broke into the wrong house. Says it's his first time, but I figure we just hold him for the night just in case.
You sure he just went into the wrong house?
Did you check on the homeowner?
I mean, no. But he was just kind of sitting at the coffee table, not doing anything.
Rook, use your damn computer. It's in the car.
Dang it.
Rookie, you didn't think to make sure that the homeowner of the home that got broken into was, one, all right, and two, inform them that you had the perpetrator in cuffs? Turn down the goddamn radio!
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry. Turn it down. I mean, I did close the door on my way out. That's got to count for something, right? You
That
think I
does.
should go back? Make him apologize? Hey,
I think
hey,
you
you
should go
want to
back and-
apologize? I'm
and
going to yell
make
into the back seat.
Yeah, I'll apologize. Hey, invite whoever owns it to the bar. I'll buy him a drink.
We're going to have a busy night tonight, Rook. Maybe you should just let that guy go.
Boys, you know how to do... Rook, go back to the house, make sure the homeowner ain't dead on the floor.
You hear tired squilling as I flip a U-turn.
He opened
All right,
the
on
comm
my
channel.
way.
Williams, make sure you got riot gear. I'm going to drop this girl off at the station, and I will be down there to help you in a moment.
Williams and Rook, go ahead and give me a resist torture drug, please.
Rose would like to look around the street, too, and make sure there's no kids around.
Yeah, there are no children in the area.
Okay.
Luckily, guns. It's not near any schools or residential areas. Yeah, this is an industrial park.
Oh.
17.
16.
Okay. You both feel real off, but that's all. It's just something doesn't feel right.
Fries ain't setting right. Too many calories.
Awesome, man, I'm telling you.
It's the last thing I ate.
You know, we haven't eaten in a while. Maybe that's why I'm
the
feeling
problem.
off.
Rose is going to go up the street where they said they scared off the gremlins
Sure.
and just see if there's any, like, cowering citizens on the street.
Nope. You travel up and down the street. There's nobody that seems to be doing anything but cowering or even really pedestrians over there.
Okay. Yeah, okay, then she'll go back to the station.
Okay.
Book the girl in a cell that's not with Mr. Henderson, grab riot gear, and head to the weapons.
When you go into that room, the cells, because you guys have small holding cells there, the actual prison would be where people eventually get transferred to. When you go in there, he goes, "Girl,
Yes, Mr. Henderson.
let me out of here.
No, Mr. Henderson.
You made up a whole bunch of bullshit about me. Come here, let me tell you something."
She's gonna put the girl in one of the cells. Handcuffed because she doesn't have the unless the handcuff keys are one size fits all.
Nope.
They are.
I think so.
They
I
are.
thought they were, yeah. Okay, cool. She's just gonna throw her in there with
In the
cuffs.
future.
She's
Oh.
sobbing. It's fine. She'll be great. Close the cell. Stand against the wall opposite of Mr. Henderson, so she's not within arm's reach.
Okay. Come here, I gotta tell you something.
I can hear you just fine from here.
Gotta tell you though, and I don't want the little one to hear. This might bother her.
How you murdered and slaughtered 7 people?
Yeah, I want to tell you about how fun it was to peel the skin off.
Thank you for admitting ever so much more to
Oh.
your crime.
Come here, I'll tell you all about it.
Mr. Henderson, I'm going to enjoy watching them take you to prison. You have a
Oh,
good
I'll
night,
get
man.
off. I always do. I assume you leave at that point.
Yeah, she does not care. She's just gone.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. When she goes to the right rooms, there are stun gun, bullets, something.
Oh yeah, there's stun batons and there's
Bullets.
bullets and stuff.
Specifically. Great. She's gonna load up on that, take one of the stun guns, specifically like a pistol,
Yeah.
head back into the cells, shoot him a couple times, just to make sure he's unconscious and not not bothering the sobbing girl down the hall with rant and raves.
Right.
And then she's gonna leave.
Okay. You tase the man that's in your custody, and
Yep.
he is now asleep on the ground.
Much more peaceful. It was the gremlins, I swear.
Good play. I like what you did there. All right, yeah. It is a. Does anybody have anything specific they want to do at this point?
Do I have riot gear in my vehicle?
Yes, you keep riot gear in the trunk.
Okay. Then no.
Okay. You guys have a very busy night, and you work very late for a second night in a row. Eventually, the sergeant comes on and tells you guys, just go home. There's nothing more we can do tonight.
Did we get overtime?
Yeah, you'll get overtime.
Sweet.
Do you guys all go home at this point?
I'm gonna go by the free food place and get food.
You going to
You mean
Zippos?
the bar?
Yeah,
Zippos.
Zippos.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with you.
Rook, you want to get some fries?
Oh man, I've been craving those all night. Either they're really making me feel bad, or I'm really craving them. I'm gonna figure out which one it is though tonight.
Yeah.
Rose, what about you?
She's gonna go back to guns. Are they
Okay.
still boarded up and secured inside?
Yeah, late into the evening, when you're told to go home, you stop by there again. They've set up tents on the inside and fortified their barricades, and they're, sleeping with, 3 people walking patrol.
She's gonna stay there
Okay.
for the night.
Okay.
Make sure they don't shoot an actual civilian.
It's probably a
Check
good
in
plan.
on their overall well-being. See if this doesn't stop in the morning.
Yeah.
See how they're. She's just gonna stay there and try to not let someone get shot.
That seems fair. All right, boys, you are at Zippos. A young lady, dark hair. She's got darker skin, but it's very pale. Comes up. She has green eyes. Officers, did one of you say you wanted to talk to me?
Who are you?
I'm Monica. I was told by Bubbles that you guys wanted to talk to me. That's why I switched shifts with her so I could be here late tonight. But I've been here most of the night, and you guys never came in.
Oh, I apologize. We had a very busy night. The
Oh,
whole town's gone crazy.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is
Have
every-
you
everybody-
gone crazy?
No, I've just been working.
All right, all right.
You guys are technically in my section. Do you want food or something?
Fries.
All right. The garlic aioli ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
2 orders, please.
2 orders, couple of beers.
Yeah.
She leaves. And you sit at your booth. Now it's playing a Caribbean country western music.
Nice. Rook,
Yeah.
I don't remember why we're here for her.
I gotta be honest. I can't remember either. I'm sure it was something important, but I mean, things really are a little funky for me yesterday. I'm not the only one who's feeling it, right?
No, I'm feeling off too. I just don't know. I should probably take notes. Like Rose.
You know, they did tell us a lot of times that we should keep notes.
But I
Oh,
hate.
speaking of keeping notes, I still got some paperwork to fill out. I think I remember his name.
Hey, Rook. Don't forget to get your parking tickets done, or you won't get yelled at.
Shit. Well, the night's not over yet. At some point, I'll go out in the parking lot and see if there's anyone that's a little over the lines.
Just like casually. That's awesome.
Definitely going to be a great idea considering, they wouldn't give us pictures of any of the cars before. So they're definitely corporate people who are going to take.
Get all the corporate cars, please.
Monica comes back and she's got a big plate with like double orders of fries and steins of beer. Here we go, guys.
Were you working here the other night when there was a couple non-corporate members in?
Yeah, that's why I was told you guys wanted to talk to me, is because I was their server.
That's who she is. I'll whisper to Williams.
But a little too loud.
Definitely where she could hear it.
Yeah, that was my table.
Yeah, we are needing to find out more about them or have some questions for them. Did you overhear them talking about anything?
They're talking about how they hated Kansas and about how the food here's mediocre at best. They said I have a cute ass.
Well, that's true.
They were talking about weapons grade C6 for a little while and detonators, but they were trying to use a time loop that just wasn't ever going to work out. So,
Oh, what?
I assume they were like writers or something, because that was nobody would believe that.
A time loop?
Yeah, so they were going to set the timer on it to where each would go off in succession, but it was supposed to be every third would detonate and then the in-betweens, but that's not how C6 works.
Oh, can you tell us how C6 works? Rook, write this down. Write this down.
Oh, shit. I'm going to pull out my notebook.
All right, so you see it is a moldable thermite inside of the C6 wads. And then once you have the detonator go off, it's going to expand out. And so if you have them too close to each other, it's just going to cause the other ones to detonate. It's not going to... You would have to shield them in some way.
Like in the movies. The big explosion versus successional thing.
Yeah. Nobody who was trying to do, like, special effects would ever use C6, I don't think.
Did they say where?
No, they did not say where. I assumed they were writing a story, though. They seem to be foreign.
Oh, did they have an accent that you recognized at all?
Yeah, one was either from Australia, probably Australia.
All right.
The other one, I think she was from Night City, because she kind of sounded like an idiot.
Yeah, those people from Night City, they're not the brightest.
Yeah.
You got to come out to the country if you want to get someone with a little bit of wisdom.
Class,
Not
at
just
least.
that book learned.
Learned, for sure.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Oh, shoot, I don't got anything else. What about you?
No, can you draw a diagram of what you're talking about here real quick?
Sure.
You know what? Maybe if you give us your number too, in case we do have further questions.
She pulls out a business card of herself and hands it to you.
Oh,
Oh,
Now, is
thank
this
you.
going to cost per minute?
No. That's only if we make an appointment. And it's per hour.
All right.
It's per hour.
I'll tuck it in
I'm
my
reasonable
front
about it.
pocket.
She draws up a schematic of like proper explosives versus what they were discussing.
Sweet. Thank you. You've been most helpful.
I'm glad I was able to elucidate.
Here is €20 tip.
Thank you so much. She winks at you. You've been very nice. She like rubs your shoulder.
I'll look over at him and fish around in my pockets and pull out 10. Here's 10.
Oh, you're so sweet. She gives you a peck on the cheek. Now you boys are my last table, so if you need anything, just call me over. She walks away.
I think she likes you, Rook.
Did we lose stream?
I think we lost stream, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
nope.
no, we're back.
We're back. We're good.
What'd you get, Williams?
14.
Williams, you start seeing on the other side of the room some small, I don't know, something about the size of a dog, maybe. It looks real menacing, though. You think it's up to no good. Rook, you're feeling fine.
Rook.
Yeah, these fries are to die for, right?
They're really good. Well, we got another problem now.
What?
There's something over there.
I'm gonna look around the room.
You see various women in stages of undress and corporate looking guys.
Oh, I hear you, partner. There's something over there.
Oh, good. I'm glad you see it, too. I was worried I was seeing shit.
We are talking about the women, right?
No.
Do you look back over at it?
Oh, no.
I'm back. Give me just a second.
We're good?
Are we 100% back?
I think so.
So, I will explain what is going on. So, there are fireworks detonating in my neighborhood, and every time the large ones go off, I lose the internet for a few seconds for some reason. Yeah.
I was wondering if that was affecting us.
Yeah, I don't know how it would, but I've noticed the correlation. Let's go ahead and take a brief 10-minute break. We will be right back, guys. I will try to re-optimize everything. We love you guys. We'll be right back. We love you. I'm sorry. It's a little bit early, but we'll be right back. Yeah, I know. Stream is not being nice to us. It should. I will do my best to fix it in the break. So, see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, thanks for staying with us. Sorry about that. So they are setting up fireworks in our local area, and it's causing a lot of problems. So we'll see what happens. If unfortunately we lose you guys again, I'll probably end the stream. We'll come back on and tell you guys goodnight. But I will probably end the stream early, simply because I don't want to put out a bad product that's broken into several pieces. That's not fair to you guys. So we're going to do our best, but should the worst happen, then we'll probably bid you good evening. I do want to mention, though, before we get back into the game, when here in a minute I will reestablish where we're at in the game so that we can do that. But I do want to mention that in 2 weeks' time, it will be the start of season 3 of Shades of Scarlet. So we are all looking forward to that. You guys should too, because that
Yay.
a lot of fun. But yeah, I will pass it to Jess about other exciting news that's coming up. Nope, I went the wrong direction.
There you go.
All right.
During our other things that are coming up first. This is not gonna tie in, but Night City Sofa is the first Thursday of the month. So, I don't know what Thursday it actually is.
We're actually gonna have to push it.
5th?
We're gonna have to push it back so that blank can be there, unless you want to do it without a blank.
Well, we'll do it without blank. It's fine.
Okay. Haha. Take that, blank.
Ha!
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so if you guys haven't checked it out, you should check out Talsorians DLC. It is about the Punkernaut, which is a juggernaut in a vehicle that will essentially just explode itself. So, which is really scary. And you know he's going to throw that at us. So I feel like if he misses out on Night City Sofa, it's fine. Because we'll encounter it anyway.
Yeah, so we just made enemies with a rival group of nomads right before this launch. So that's good.
Yeah, so it should be great.
If you're not caught up, spoiler.
So join us the 6th for Night City Sofa, and we will be talking about the Punkernaut. And I think what I'm going to do, I haven't figured out the details, is do like a demolition derby
Ooh,
type
that'll be fun.
thing with Punkernauts. We'll figure it out. But on the 15th, super special announcement, we are going to do a giveaway for some custom Saves Versus Death dice sets. You can get, we'll be giving away 2 during the show at the end. I think one's at intermission, one's at the end of the show. Yeah, so we'll be pulling 2 different names. So be sure you are there. We will have the word that you have to enter in chat posted on the screen.
Eligible.
Yeah, so you'll be eligible, like even if you have to leave, as long as you post it at some point during our stream, you'll be eligible for it. We will be posting images of what this amazing dice set and custom dice bag looks like throughout the week on our socials and on Discord, so be sure to follow us there. For our podcast listeners, I'm so sorry, guys. We will figure something out for you soon. You do have to join us live on Twitch for this giveaway.
Yeah, we will have other giveaways coming up, but unfortunately for this one, it is a live Twitch. So
yes,
for the YouTube audience and the podcast audience, we love you. We will find a way to make it up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love you. Thank you so much for your support.
We are almost at 100 followers on YouTube. We are like 2 away. So,
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really close.
Mhm.
Yeah. So dice giveaway. Stay tuned to our socials and on Discord so you can see images. We're very excited. So excited to bring that to you.
Season 3.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, back to the game.
Sorry.
You're good. All right. So last I knew, because I broke up before you guys did, I have a feeling, is that I had asked Williams, do you look back at the creature you see on the other side of the bar?
Yes.
It seems to be larger and coming towards you. You feel intimidated by this.
It's coming right for us.
I'm going to draw my pistol, and activate my thermals so I can see if I can catch any heat signature from it.
You draw your weapons, and a couple of turrets roll down out of the ceiling and point back at you. You don't see any thermals, by the way.
I ain't seeing anything. What are we shooting?
It's a creature size of a dog.
All right, I definitely don't see that.
Is it a scaly creature?
It's hard to describe, honestly. It is a dark figure that seems to be oily, but it may have scales. It has beady red eyes and is starting to take on almost humanoid form.
Rook, we gotta go.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Maybe do you think I should drive you to your house?
Rook, do you put away your gun?
Yeah.
The turrets roll back up into the ceiling.
I wave at people if they're looking at me.
Nobody is looking over at you.
How do you not see it?
I'm not seeing no heat of it. I ain't seeing shit of this thing. I ain't saying
Okay.
you're crazy, but
No, I got this. Rook, I need you to do me a favor.
all right.
I know you're gonna hate this, but I need you to slap me across the face.
I immediately slap him across the face.
Roll a d6 for me. Wait, what's your body?
12.
Okay, roll 3d6, please.
Something
any-
good, Rook.
Do you have any face armor, ladies?
7.
7.
I don't think I'm wearing it.
Okay. You take, what's your body type modifier?
-4.
You take 3 damage to the jaw.
All right.
He connects good.
Yeah. Woo!
I'm gonna shake my hand. Damn. That was a little harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh. All right. Is it gone?
You look up.
Yeah.
You see glimmer, like the air. You know when you're looking over like a hot fire and you see that the tears in the air? You see that still, but you don't see the creature anymore.
All right. I think it's gone.
All right, let's get you in the car before it comes back.
All right. All right. I gotta sleep this up.
Monica comes over with a couple of boxes. Do you want me to box your fries before you leave?
Yes, please. And can we get a couple of beers to go?
Of course. She takes the boxes out, and inside of them, she had styrofoam cups that she puts a lid on and puts a straw in, and boxes your fries neatly. Have a nice evening.
You too, ma'am.
I ain't never seen anything like this creature. What the fuck?
Describe it to me. You said it's like as big as a dog?
Yeah, and it's like oily and it's got red eyes.
All right, hold on. Rose, are you still up?
She would have had, even though she's not in uniform anymore, I feel like she would have kept the radio on her just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still like.
You been seeing any oily dog-like red-eyed things?
I don't know what prank you and Williams are deciding to pull about seeing krakens and oily dogs, but you two really need to stop it.
All right. I'll drop it. I'll drop it. She thinks you're crazy.
Well, maybe I'm going crazy too.
Jess, there's a
You know-
commotion. One of the watchmen said, "We've got positive contact." And now people are getting up out of their tents with their guns and lining up along a shelf that is in front of the windows.
She would have been on her feet and at the window.
Okay.
As fast as possible.
Okay.
With her rifle.
You see nothing. But several of the guys are like, oh shit! Firing out into the street.
Don't fire at it. I need it alive.
There are several shots. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
Is there anybody on the street?
No, it is empty.
Okay, well that's good. I feel better about that. Persuasion. Oh, I have no points in that. Okay. Cool. 16?
Okay. You eventually get them to stop firing so you can take it alive after they fired about 150 rounds between the 7 people firing. Some high caliber guns, some fully automatics.
Is my car okay?
Yeah, your car's fine because it's close enough to the building.
Okay.
There are hot spent rounds shooting out all over the place. Then. They stop firing. All right, you want us to go with you to go get it, ma'am?
No, just give me a jacket. Actually, yeah, I'll take one of each. I just need one.
I'll come with you, ma'am.
You have a cage or a bag, something?
He goes and gets a duffel bag and takes a grenade launcher out of it. And he hands you the bag. This should fit the creature.
All right.
He puts it up on his shoulder. You ready?
Ready.
He breaches.
Go hunt an imaginary gremlin.
He unlocks the door and then kicks it open and swings around wide with the grenade launcher. Clear.
Fire that, you're gonna blow it to pieces. That doesn't really help me.
Well, if there's more than one of them, ma'am, I intend to walk away from it safe.
Just don't fire at a building in case there are other people hiding inside uninfected.
We'll see how it goes. We have to protect all the people in the camp first.
Every life is important.
Understood.
Don't fire into a building.
Understood.
You take point.
He starts running forward with his. He comes around the side of your car and uses your car to set up on it. Yeah, my targeting system's not pulling up anything, but I know there's one of those bastards out there.
See if mine works. Where do you spot it?
It's right over there. He points to a parking lot across the street in front of a Herschel's Donuts.
Is there anything in the parking lot other than, say, a lamppost?
No,
There's any sort of landmark that she could.
There's literally the post with the sign, and that is it.
And that is it. Is it near the post?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 feet to the right of it.
Just gonna take out the stun gun.
Okay.
And fire an electrified bullet 4 or 5 feet to the right of the post.
You hit it. It's not going down though.
She'll fire a couple more times.
He fires off a smoke grenade. It lands heavy in the middle of the parking lot and starts spewing out a thick smoke.
Now how am I supposed to see it?
Well, you downed it, so it'll be there in the smoke. Confused.
Great.
I'll cover you from here. He drops it and pulls out a rifle.
If you shoot me, I will shoot you back.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm a marksman.
Should not feel any safer. She takes the duffel bag and goes into the smoke.
Okay. There's a gas canister in the smoke. That's about it.
4 to 5 feet from the post. Does she feel anything with her feet?
No.
At all? Great. Okay. She's gonna stay there a couple minutes, pretend that she caught this gremlin body, zip it back up, back to the car.
Okay. Rook, you and Williams are walking out of Zippo's. Something grasps your leg. You don't see anything, but something grabs you by the leg.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to pick my leg away as fast as I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll in athletics for me.
Oh, you're terrible at that.
20.
Okay. You kick your leg away from whatever was grabbing you, and it had a good grip on you, and it tears away at your boot and scratches your flesh, but you get your leg free.
Turn around to see what grabbed me.
You see nothing. Williams, though, you see that creature that you saw before now looks more humanoid and is attacking Rook.
Son of a bitch. Rook. It's got you. I draw.
Okay. You are now out in the street, so you know.
Yeah. I'll take a shot at it once he gets him away.
Go ahead and roll your firearms for me.
No, actually, I'll punt it
Okay.
with a kick.
All right. Roll a brawl or martial art if you have martial art.
Martial art karate.
Nice. Then you do have forward kick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's a 10. 14. Plus 5 for martial art. Plus, I think it's plus 3 for kick. Did I write this down?
I think it is.
Probably
Look it
not.
up. I have the sheet right here. I'm on the wrong page for karate.
So that's 19. Oh, plus reflexes. So 29 plus whatever kick is.
Plus 2 for kick. Okay. You make solid connection with it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I think it's 3d6.
I believe so. I can look, I suppose, since I'm on the right page. It's 2d6 plus 1.
With a body of 10.
Oh, you'd get the 3d6 plus 1.
Yeah. That is 12, 13.
All right. You kick it solid and it like pushes it down the street away from you. But when you kicked it, it was like kicking stone. Your leg hurts.
Oh. Oh! Damn, that thing is heavy.
Rook, it looked like he pantomimed kicking something very well.
Did he pantomime that it was also like really heavy? Like
You would
the
believe that he had kicked like a curb. If there were a curb there.
So dead stop.
Yeah.
Like there was something there.
All right. I'm going to turn on the eye one more time to see if I see anything. And regardless of whether I see it, I'm going to look down the street where I feel like he'd kick something heavy, probably like maybe 10 feet, and take like 3 shots with my pistol.
When you engage your cyber eye, you now see it, the outline of it. You don't see like the inside, it's like it's a line drawing, but you do see it. And you see everything with a blinding clarity, but your orbital area is starting to get very warm.
All right. Well, after I take the 3 shots, I'll shut it back off.
All right, go ahead and roll your...
Or, you know, I don't think I can take 3 shots in a turn. It would just be the 2 of my rate of fire, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be your rate of
Yeah.
fire.
All right.
Go ahead and take your 2 shots.
Oh, do I? Martial arts is only a 1 in 2020, right? Or is it 2? Rate of fire 2.
That's a good question, and I do not
Excellent.
remember. I let's say
I
it's a
think
rate
it's-
of fire 2, even though you may be right. In 2020, it might be a 1.
I think it's a 1 because martial arts is ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a
Oh.
special move, and probably one where brawling would be too.
But the kick also does the damage over.
Yeah. Mhm.
So that's actually 15.
Okay. So
If
yeah,
that makes a difference.
he does take damage. He does look injured.
20 and a 25 for the 2 shots.
You hit with both shots. Go and roll damage.
All right. Eight and then another 8.
Okay. Both hit its hard skin, and then seem to like mushroom and then fall off. But when you shoot it, it kind of digitizes on your eye. I apologize for everybody on stream who probably just heard a notification. It digitizes, like corrupting, and your eye is getting very warm.
All right, I'll shut off my eye.
Go ahead and roll a basic attack for me.
No.
18.
You don't really have a good way to stop it because of the way that they are powered, but you cover it, and after covering it, you feel it starting to cool down a little bit, but you can see nothing out of that eye.
All right, that's okay. I'll just have to switch off every once in a while.
Rook, did it get your eye?
I don't know, it hurts. It's like that one movie with that, no, kid with the scar, it burns. It just burns.
You can see it now?
No, now
a
you
little. Now I can't. It's like it didn't want to be seen.
The fuck is going on?
No, but Rose, I'm gonna call her back.
can't.
I'm
You're-
gonna keep shooting the creature.
Okay, roll an attack. Rose, you're in the smoke, just standing there at this point.
Yeah, Rook.
These things are real. It actually attacked May and Williams. Be careful. I don't know if they have some kind of camouflage, but they're out there.
Like you got wounds on you.
Yes.
Take a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture of the tiny torn pant leg of mine.
Yeah, it tore down to you're bleeding lightly. You
Send it to me, Rook.
Okay, I'll send her that picture.
Does he look injured?
Yeah, something like an animal tore into his boot and through his government-issued boots.
Oh, shit. Rook, you need to make sure you get yourself checked out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a rabies shot. Apparently, these things are like dogs or something.
These guys said they saw gremlins. She's actually going to start walking a little wider, as if this gremlin existed, if it had run, to just try to stumble upon it.
Okay.
18.
To hit?
Yep.
You do hit, please do damage.
Can I put on my low... I'm going to regret this. Can I put on my low light?
You
Or
can
activate
put
my
on
low light vision,
Yeah.
which is not
Oh,
easy.
okay.
But I don't know if I need this. Image enhancement would be.
Are you going to activate the image enhancement?
I think she'd try with low light first.
Okay. Low light shows you very little because you are in a fog of smoke.
Yeah. I don't think she would necessarily think image enhancement's going to do much in the smoke.
No, probably.
Other than see the smoke real well.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But she will walk around, try to search for this body with her foot.
Give me an awareness notice.
Sure.
What'd you get for damage?
15.
All right. You fire a round at it, and it takes heavy, like it takes the shot to it, and now it's starting to scurry away. It's now running like a gorilla, and not like a dog. What'd you get?
17.
17. In front of you, you notice that there is a void in the smoke.
She'll approach it.
Okay.
If she if she moves to touch the void, can she feel anything?
Yeah, there's something clearly there. Like the
Okay, she can't
air
see
is
it.
harder. Yeah.
Okay. Can she pick it up?
Roll a strength feat for me.
Okay.
Are you gonna fire again at it? It's
Yeah.
running away, so it'll be harder to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Rook, what are you doing during all this?
Waiting for my eye to cool down enough to get another shot.
Okay. Jeff?
So I'm gonna
Does-
be aiming down the street, kind of where Williams is.
You
Our
see him
luck-
shoot.
Does our luck replenish each
Each
session?
session.
Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, then I will use some. I will use 4 luck.
Okay. Jess, what'd you get?
I don't know, what I'm rolling. Because there's like the carry, there's the lift score, or am I just rolling this plus body?
So strength feat is a skill. It
Oh, it's a
is
skill?
Yeah, under body.
Oh,
And if
it
you
is.
don't have it, you can't use it, but you can
I
use
don't have it.
You can use an athletics. I'll let you default to that, but it'll be much harder than strength feat
Okay.
would be.
Why does it have to be reflexes?
I'll let you use body and civ reflexes with your athletic score.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
Yeah, it would make more sense that way.
23.
Okay. You are able to lift something that is very, very heavy. This is like lifting all of your armor, like, your entire duffel. It's like lifting 3 of those.
Okay. She's gonna try to put it in the duffel bag. Whatever this is. Does it feel humanoid?
It does not. It doesn't feel, to be fair. There's something there, but it doesn't feel.
Okay. Like cold, like there's
It's like it's hard air.
okay.
It is not easy to put in a duffel bag, not being able to see it,
Yeah.
and with the smoke and the. It
She's
takes
gonna
you
struggle for a
some
bit.
time. All right, back to you guys. What'd you get?
26.
Okay. All right, roll damage.
$11, 14, 18, 19 damage.
Damn, what are you firing?
AMT.
Okay.
Colt AMT. It's like
Okay.
a huge revolver.
Yeah.
I'm a cowboy, all right?
So it hits the ground. Like you hit it hard and it is down.
All right, I'll run over there. It's down.
All right, just a second. I'm gonna go to the police car first,
Okay.
grab my rifle out, and then walk over and approach it. I'm not gonna trust that thing.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm very cautiously approaching it, ready to fire again.
It seems to be melting into a black puddle and ooze that is seeping into the ground. Not very quickly, but it is doing that.
Do I have an evidence collection kit on me type thing? Like a small vial?
I got you. I'm gonna take our cups that we have those beers in, dump the beers out, and scoop up.
Okay. Give me the athletics for evidence collection.
Gotta get that as fast as possible. You don't want that seeping into the earth.
The EPA would have a field day with this.
24.
Okay. So you scoop up some as the rest of it is going down. And it looks like that kraken tentacle that you saw before, like it swirling around the top of the cup, like it is sentient. It's
I-
small,
uh.
obviously.
Put the lid on it and then hand it to Williams.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
So I'm not crazy.
No, I'm just thinking I am too.
Or that. That is definitely a possibility.
Check in one more time with Rose.
Rose, are you okay?
You have just forced it into the bag, and you're trying to zip it up, but you keep like running into something and like trying to like tuck it.
Find that hard air and like tuck it back in. Yeah. I've got something here that I can't see, and it's real fucking heavy.
Well, I can see it, but it looks like a tentacle.
We got some in a cup.
This. Okay, you know what? I'll meet you boys at the station.
All right.
God dang it, we ain't never gonna sleep tonight.
I'm gonna go back to the vehicle and get me an evidence collection bag that's big enough and put it in there.
Okay. The whole cup, or are you taking it out of the
Yeah.
cup? Okay.
No, the whole cup.
Okay.
I ain't touching it.
Valid point. Jess, what
Like,
do you do?
She's gonna go back to whoever's standing by her car.
Okay.
Put the duffel bag down kind of in front of
Lieutenant is still covering you.
Lieutenant.
I think he said that he was a corporal before, but whatever.
I couldn't remember, so I wasn't gonna correct you.
Yeah.
I wrote it down like as lieutenant now.
Admiral.
I don't think so. That one doesn't sound right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, not that one. Dragon. Give me a description of this. What does this look like to you?
Small dog-like creature, red eyes, black skin, maybe some type of fur along its back. You know what Pharaoh's Pharaoh's liquid looks like?
No.
Looks like that.
Okay. I'm having trouble with the zipper. Do you think you could close that for me?
That's never gonna fit in there. You got a whole leg sticking out.
Right. Okay. Thank you for your help. Don't shoot into any buildings.
We'll see
She's
how it
gonna
goes.
pop the trunk and put the bag in the trunk.
Stay safe out there, officer.
Close it. Lieutenant Corporal. That's what he is now. There were people walking across this street, and they shot into this building. They'd hit your men. Now you can see these gremlins on the street. You can't see what's in those buildings. And just like I would tell them not to shoot into this building, don't shoot into a building you can't see into.
Understood.
You keep them safe.
I will. You too.
She's gonna get in her car and drive to the station.
Okay. Boys, what are you doing?
We're getting in the car, going to the station.
All right. Who's driving?
I am.
That's probably a good call. Rook, your eye doesn't seem to be cooling all the way. It's not burning anymore, but it is definitely hotter than it probably should be.
Think I've been using this thing too much lately. It's on the fritz.
That's not good, Rook.
I know, but it was free, with the company.
Do they have a repair shop here?
Now I wonder. I'll have to look up at my company warranty.
On your way back, go ahead and roll a perception for me, Williams.
$21.
There is a lot of goings on happening, especially in comparison to the last few weeks. And there's still crimes going on. It's just there's no police this time of night. But you do notice that there is a lot of floodlights in the direction of the food processing plant.
Hey, Rook, you see that? Look at all the floodlights.
There is a lot of floodlights. This thing kind of does remind me of that whole thing we saw down in the water. You don't think we left that door at the food processing plant opened and it somehow came out into these little dog creatures?
Look,
Okay, now I really do feel like the crazy one.
Rook, I mean, honestly, we were never there. Wink, wink. So it
I
couldn't have
try to
been our
wink with my
fault.
fritzy eye.
When
This
you
thing's really not working right.
open the fritzing eye, you see the world very clearly. You can also see that there is a crane that has no work lights on it that is moving over near those floodlights.
Oh, they're doing some work down there.
What kind of work? Can you say?
Something with a big old crane.
What could they need a crane for?
Let's find out. Oh shit, we're supposed to meet Rose back at the station. All right, we get Rose and then we go find out.
All right, we better hurry though.
Yeah, we don't want them to cover up whatever they're doing. I'm thinking it's tax evasion.
Typically, that's the only thing you can get people on anymore if they have money.
I mean, yeah, you build a couple buildings, you don't report it to the IRS, you don't have to pay taxes. That's classic. That's what they're doing out there. Why do you think it'd be in the middle of the night?
Well, what company needs to buy a police force? You got to think about that too.
You don't think we're working for a bad company now, do you?
Look, we are. I mean, Rook, we may be working for the bad guys, but we ain't bad guys.
Thanks, Williams. Thanks.
Yeah.
You guys
Fine.
arrive at the police station. You guys get there first, actually. There's only one other vehicle there, and it is your sergeant's vehicle.
Sarge is still here.
Oh shit. We could take that shortcut that's kind of through these. Would it be a shortcut if we walked through the tunnel?
No. It would be like walking to the place. But like a straight line.
Or we could sneak up. Oh no. I don't want to go down there now that I think about it.
There's a giant massive tentacle down
I
there.
know, that's a bad call.
Maybe we should check on Sarge though if we came up through that.
Oh shit, it could have got Sarge. All right, we better go check real quick.
Hold on. All right, yeah, let's go check on Sarge.
All right, we're gonna go inside the police building.
Yeah, it is quiet in there. The sergeant's door is closed, like it always is.
Knock on the door.
This had better be good. What do you need?
Sarge, we
Sweet.
got.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
She opens the door a crack. What are you two doing? You're supposed to be at home sleeping. Your next shift starts in 4 hours.
Look, we got this.
A coffee cup and a bag.
Is that all that's there? Or do I still see something?
You still see it. It's trying to like seep out.
Look, feel the bag. It's something there.
Yep. You guys are supposed to be at home sleeping. Rose, you arrive at the same time.
She's by her car that's parked.
Okay.
Boys, I need you down in the garage when you can.
She like walks back to her desk and picks up her radio. Rose, you better not be at work too.
Yes, Sarge. I am.
Everybody go the hell home and go to bed.
Yeah, Sarge, I got something fucking weird down here.
Go find out what she needs, boys.
All right. Yes, sir. I'm going to set the bag on the desk.
On her desk or on your desk?
My desk. My desk. Oh, no, in the drawer.
Okay.
All right. Rook, let's go.
All right. All right.
She slams her door again.
So angry.
Why?
It's got her up in a tether.
Why is Sarge always so mean to us?
Just trying to do good, trying to help.
Do you think Sarge is mean?
Maybe they're just a little overworked. I mean, they're still here, even though they told us to go home. They must be putting in quite the overtime.
Does she ever sleep?
I don't think they do.
Maybe that's why she's cranky all the time.
You arrive down in the garage.
Rose is sitting, leaning against the trunk. She has two stun guns in her hands.
Hey, Rose.
Took your sweet time. All right, come here. She hands one to each of you.
What?
So over at Guns, they said they saw a bunch of gremlins, about 3 feet tall, kind of look like a dog. This one apparently has black skin, though the color of skin could change. Some fur along the back and glowing red, or possibly black eyes.
Hey, that's what I did see.
The gremlin.
That's what they're called. I didn't know.
I don't know. Anyway, a stunned one, I think, according to Lieutenant Corporal Anderson, threw it in a duffel bag, I think, to put it in the trunk. Now, I can't see this thing, and I don't know if it's awake, so I'm going to pop the trunk, and if anything comes out, you boys are going to shoot it.
All right.
Well, ours, we shot, and then it started dissolving into the ground.
Did you stun it? Did you kill it?
No, we killed it.
I stunned mine.
Yeah, because it attacked Rook.
Yeah, I saw a picture. How's your leg doing, Rook?
I mean, it's a little scratch, but it'll heal.
Did you clean that up on your right here?
You think it's gonna get infected?
I mean, it's an open wound. That's just common sense.
Think I'm gonna become one of them?
No, they have to bite you.
Oh,
Didn't bite you.
well, I mean, I didn't really see it, so I'm not exactly
Maybe.
sure.
Well, then let's make sure we keep this one alive in case we need some sort of antidote. Yeah, antidote.
You pop
Rook.
it. Sorry, go ahead.
Boys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
The trunk
Trunk.
pops open, and there's a duffel bag inside the trunk.
I shoot the duffel bag with the taser. Or the stun gun.
All right. I was gonna say the duffel bag appears to be empty, but you do shoot it with the stun gun.
I shoot the creature with the stun gun.
There's no creature in this trunk.
Oh, all right. There ain't nothing there, Rose.
To investigate a little bit.
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
go back.
Something seems to have chewed through the canvas duffel bag and through part of the trunk.
Fuck.
Only about that big of a hole.
Is it into the car part or?
Yeah. No, into the straight down.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Sarge is gonna be pissed.
You let one of the most dangerous creatures we have ever seen into the police station.
I don't know if it's in the police station. This thing could shoot it like my back.
For the first time, I think you're in trouble and I'm not.
Rook, you're always in trouble. You're the rookie.
Valid point. Valid point.
All right.
But you're both in trouble for the first time.
I'm not in trouble.
And that was not the point fingers, even though it's definitely William's fault. But we need to figure out how to solve this problem. Now, how are we going to find this?
They're all
How
over
come-
town, apparently.
How come I'm the only one that can say him?
That's a great question. Follow me. She's gonna go to her desk. Did
Okay.
Al ever get that report on the blood work back to her?
Which one?
Henderson's blood work, that she was like, hey, is there anything weird in his blood?
Yeah, you did get it back. He was extremely healthy.
That's right. No toxins, no nothing of any kind, right?
His cholesterol's good.
Very, very healthy psychopath.
Mhm.
Ah,
Great. Cool.
takes good care of himself.
That's right. Forgot about that. All right, but you guys said you saw something down underneath the facility. Listen, all this shit started after the bombing,
that's right.
right? And the food bars, they have stopped coming in.
Well,
And you saw
and
something underneath.
when we put it in the cup, it made a tentacle shape.
What cup? What did you put in a cup? What are you guys? You really need to use complete sentences.
All right. We shot the thing that's like a dog, even though I barely saw it. But I did see
Gremlin.
it for a second. The
Right,
gremlin.
the supposed gremlin.
All right. It started turning into some kind of liquid thing and seeping into the ground, so we scooped some up into a cup.
And that cup is where?
It's
In my
in his desk. But anyway, a swirl
Can
looked
I
like
see
this.
the cup?
Sorry.
Boys.
I'll walk over and open the drawer.
Okay, the cup is there.
I'll bring it out.
It is heavy.
It's pretty
Can I
heavy,
see anything?
No. There's a cup with a lid.
but the baggie is super heavy for being empty.
Yeah, it is like lifting a cannonball.
When she looks at the bag, because she felt like the hard air or whatever the shape of the thing, does it look like it's bulged anywhere? Like there would be liquid or something that's pressurizing the bag, even though it doesn't look like anything is?
No, the cup seems to be full of a liquid of some sort, but the bag itself seems fine.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see anything. But my thing chewed through metal, so I'm not sure plastic's gonna be.
Well,
any
this
good.
is
It's in
its
styrofoam.
remains. It's in styrofoam.
plastic.
You know how
right.
long it takes styrofoam to dissolve? I heard that it's on this earth for millions of years. I'd like to say it tried to dissolve. You know what? If it could dissolve this, then we solved a problem that we have on Earth.
Right, we'll just let invisible gremlins run around attacking people.
Eating all the leftover,
Styrofoam. Recycling.
Yeah. We just gotta train them. Anyway, but it looked like a tentacle, right?
It
Right,
did.
I'm
A
sorry.
giant tentacle down underneath the facility, and it looks like they're doing construction there. So I'm wondering, they maybe left a door open, because we definitely didn't leave any doors open, to this underground facility and like release these things.
You said there was a tunnel that connected to Sarge's office?
Yeah, it's just upstairs.
Behind the bookshelf.
Okay. That's what we're going to do. Rook, we're going to take you to go see Hal if Hal's still here. Is Hal still in the building?
Ah,
You don't know.
We're going to go see if Hal's still in the building. He's going to take a look at your leg, see if there's any evidence he can collect that maybe can tell us anything about these creatures that we cannot see. Then we're going to go through the tunnel in Sarge's office and find this thing you boys saw.
Hey, Rook,
Yeah.
you be careful because I saw this movie once where scratches could cause problems too, like a zombie movie.
You know what? If I get a pass at the Hal, it's a blessing.
Oh,
No, Hal is real
all right.
sweet, guys. Just
Oh, if you
Come
love
on.
him so much, why don't you marry him?
not. I'm not. Anyway, let's just go.
You guys go to Hal's office, I assume.
Yeah, is he even in
The
the
door's
building?
open. He's sitting at his desk typing something on a typewriter.
I'm very grumpy.
Hey, Hal.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Great.
Come on in.
Someone attacked Rook's leg. Can you take a look and pull any possible evidence?
Oh, goodness. That looks bad. Sit up here. He points to a
She
table.
pushes Rook towards that table.
You want some
I don't-
candy?
No, I'm good. As you can see here, it's clearly my leg, nothing to do with the liver at all.
Hey, Hal.
Hey, Hal, what interesting facts do you have about the leg?
You know, the leg is one of the most important appendages we have. Without legs, we'd be crawling around on the ground. Now, there are 114 bones in the foot. It's
She's
not
just
sound right.
leaning
I'm
across, like on the wall, just giving the like biggest shit-eating grin to Rook.
I'm
She's
giving a look to Rose like I was gonna say it.
He like swabs your wound and then like puts antiseptic on it and starts to like wrap it.
Piss up the antiseptic.
You got a little bit of boot in this wound. You mind if I take the boot out of your wound?
Boo?
No, it can stay.
All
No,
right.
you
No.
can't.
Rook,
What?
no,
It's just a little boot. It's not no infection.
no. That's not how it works. You don't want anything that's not you inside that.
Man, I got
Unless it's
this eye.
cyberware.
Oh, all right. I guess we'll take the boot out.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are lucky it's this and not the cyberware that's causing you trouble. I've heard 3 people today have just spontaneously exploded because of cyberware that malfunctioned.
Did it heat up a lot?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He wraps your foot. All right, now try to stay off it. He puts the swabs in a bag, and then I'll have some results for you pretty soon. Doesn't look infected or anything though.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
we just
good.
need to know kind of what did this. If you
Ooh, if I was looking at that, Puma. You seen any pumas?
no.
Close. Gremlin.
I don't think it was a gremlin. Usually they have wider claw marks.
I'm sorry, what?
We all know gremlins aren't real, but you know where the mythology for gremlins comes from, right? World War II, planes would take damage they couldn't explain.
See, I always thought that gremlins were these little creatures that would cause malfunctions in electronics.
Sure, but really, they go back to World War II is where they're popularized. He grabs a book off the shelf and shows you a plane that has like bullet damage, but the way that the bullets hit it, it looks like a claw hit the wing. This is where they became popular. He shows you the image.
Oh,
Williams? Go get that cup.
all right. I didn't know I set it down.
Oh, do you still have it with you?
Yeah.
Great. What do you see in this bag?
Styrofoam cup.
Shit. All right.
Some type of black
What?
liquid inside.
Does
Yeah,
she
that-
see black liquid?
No.
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. I don't see the black liquid, Hal.
You should get your eyes checked.
Probably.
No,
I
I'm
need you to be real
optometrist.
careful and tell me what that black liquid is.
It looks like a tentacle, right?
Looks like a ferrous fluid to me.
What is a ferrous fluid? Can you explain that to me?
Sure, if you hold a magnet over it, the metallic fluid will reach up towards the magnet. It's a magnetized liquid.
Do you happen to have a magnet here, Hal?
Of course I do. He reaches into
Can
his
borrow
vest, hands it to you.
She's gonna move it around the cup.
Yeah, when you move it around the styrofoam, it feels like you're being pulled towards it. But when you move it towards the lid comes off, and the liquid starts to come up out of. You don't see the liquid, but they.
She's gonna move it right as soon as the lid comes up. She's gonna move it right back down to
Hey.
the bottom. Nope. Abort. Didn't mean to do that.
You're knocking the cup off. That's gonna get out.
Well, if these things are attracted to magnets, maybe we can use magnets. Pull them together.
Oh yeah.
So you said this is a ferrous fluid.
Sure. That's what it looks like.
Kai.
Are these fluids normally warmer than other fluids?
Depends, really. It's not a common thing, but they do exist, and sometimes they're warmer. A lot of times you have to keep them at cold temperatures, though.
Like
Otherwise-
in like some kind of like
Like-
aquifer.
Or
Mhm.
like a refrigerator temperature.
Yeah, in a lab, you'd keep it in a refrigerator. Otherwise, they have a tendency to the liquid burns off, and then you're just left with metal remains.
Like something real heavy and solid.
Yeah.
Now, what if you took that real heavy and solid thing and put it in the trunk of a car? Would it like seep through? Would it burn through? Does it reform?
It usually
for the
ferrous.
hydrate?
Oh, thank you so much. Usually, ferrous fluid is going to be drawn to itself, so it would try to repool.
Okay. It could burn through metal.
I'd imagine, depending on the liquid, I would suppose.
Okay.
Now, would
Oh.
a ferrous fluid attract metal to itself to make it bigger?
I've never seen it, but I'm not that type of scientist. I'm a forensics pathologist.
Actually, I got a question for you, Hal.
Sure.
This magnet pulls it to the magnet. Is there anything that can reverse that pull so I can push this liquid away?
Yeah, you just reverse the polarity of the magnet.
Great, can you do that for me? Do we have a magnet that's large?
No, as it turns out, I'm not an electrical engineer, and I cannot make electromagnets. Maybe I would talk to somebody who would know that.
Do you know one?
Not
Can I borrow
offhand.
that? Can I borrow
Hey.
that magnet for a second?
Sure. He hands it to you.
I'm gonna go down to Rook's leg
Okay.
and see if there's anything
Black
that comes
liquid
out.
starts coming out and towards the.
Good call. I'm glad I can't see. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
See, Rook, I told you it was trying to infect you.
Now, gathered around the magnet, there's a ball of some type of liquid that is in constant motion.
Isn't that neat? Oh, you guys can't see that.
Nope.
How?
No.
Isn't that neat?
Yep, that is pretty neat. You want to wear those?
Yes, please.
He hands you one.
Hey,
It
Rook, I
has-
got you this.
So I'll take it.
It'll make you feel better.
It is the ferrous fluid, not the Werther's.
The Ferris fueler.
This came out of your body.
When you're
This is
you're
the Ferris
holding it,
Bueller's Day Off.
when you're holding it, it starts seeping into your skin, like into your pores. But you can see it now, and you can see it in the cup clearly.
Going to get the magnet to where it gets it back out of my pores and put it back in the evidence bag with the cup. Yeah, I'd rather not have that in me. And you know what, Hal? I'm frankly disappointed that you would leave that in my leg.
I had no idea that was in your leg, boy.
Well, and run the
What did
magnet
I
over his
ever
like
do
a
to
couple
you?
times, just make sure it's all out.
The magnet is covered in it now. Like, there's no clear end to the tip.
Oh, when he went to put it with the cup, does it not go
No.
back
There's no
with
way to
its?
turn it off. So
Great.
You're gonna need some more
We're
magnets.
gonna need a lot more magnets.
to the fridge. I go
We're
off
gonna
to the
need
fridge.
a bigger magnet. Okay. Hell, he said Cole keeps this.
Stable. It keeps it stable.
Can you put this in one of our one of the forensic fridges, cold storage?
Sure. You're already at the refrigerator, I assume.
He just like takes it and puts it like right beside her. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I come
Just gonna
back
wait
with
for
some
Williams
fridge
to come
magnets?
back, yeah.
Yes, you've got the like welcome to Florida magnet from the employee break room.
Sweet. All right, I got one.
Well, make sure he doesn't have anything left in him.
I
Grab
run it
the-
up and down his leg.
Nothing else comes out.
You know what? I'm gonna take it and run it from my head all the way down to my leg.
When you get to your stomach, it sticks hard.
Oh no.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Guys, I think I swallowed something.
That does not look good.
Now, which way do the guts go? And I move it around just a little bit.
It feels real weird. This is not a great feeling.
I don't think they go that way. Maybe if I was doing this from the other side.
Did you know that the larger intestine is long enough that it is several miles long?
Oh man, you mean I have to do this for several miles?
At least.
Better stop. Better
Well,
start walking, Rook.
or you could try and pull it from your stomach up.
Oh yeah.
Induce a vomiting?
I mean, it's a shorter path.
Please don't.
There
do it
is
here.
beer in there. You think I want to get rid of that?
I do have Epicac, if that'll help.
What
She
the
blinks
hell is
twice.
epitite?
I'm sorry, you'd rather have magnetized black fluid in your stomach.
Have you ever drank Jaeger?
You know you can get more, right? Like, it's not rare.
I'm just saying it's probably not that much different. But I'll throw it up just for you.
He
I mean,
hands
hey,
you a
I'm
bottle
not
of
the one black-
Epicac.
Blue in my stomach.
Please use the restroom, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you mind holding the wastebasket for me, Rose?
No, you're gonna use the restroom.
I'll dejectedly go to the restroom.
Okay.
Williams will hold your hair back.
Yeah, I go help him.
Make sure all of it comes out. Doesn't spread.
Do you drink the Epicac, or are you trying to induce vomiting on your own?
I'm gonna drink.
For a second, you feel fine, like there isn't a problem. And then you just involuntarily, like, everything that's in your system violently for several minutes until your stomach is, like, in pain because it's wrenched so tight.
I'm gonna purposely ham it up just
Okay.
to see if I can make Rose feel bad.
It is.
Rose is not there. Rose did not follow you to the restroom. She let Williams take care of you. She went to go see Sarge.
You're on the same floor as me. You can hear it.
Probably.
Fair.
It is very painful. You throw up, and there's beer, and there's fries, and then there's smaller remnants of fries, and then there's pieces of the food bar. But there's no black liquid in there.
Can I check the magnet on the throw up?
Okay. The food bar like starts to rise up out of the pile of vomit in the toilet.
Oh, hell no.
And like other little pieces are gathering together.
I'm gonna throw up involuntarily because I've eaten those food bars.
All right. All right.
If that's okay.
Yeah, I
I just
would have.
assumed that would happen.
Yeah, that seems reasonable to me.
So now we're puking together and holding hands.
Aw.
Now Rose from down the hall can hear 2 people throwing up.
So you hear this. Rose, what are you doing while they're holding hands?
She's knocking on the sergeant's door.
You do not get a response.
Sarge? She opens the door.
Okay. The sergeant is asleep at her desk. Her head's down. Stylus still in hand because she was writing something. Her computer's on, and she's just asleep. Worn out.
Rose is going to quietly go into the office.
Okay.
What is she working on or writing to? Is it anything to do with... Essentially, is it anything to do with this fiasco?
So go ahead and roll a stealth for me.
Shit.
You're really good at this, right? Use your luck.
I got the 1. Followed by a 3.
Okay.
It's only -2. No, I have no points in stealth.
Permanently burn a luck for a reroll.
I'd allow it.
Sure.
Okay.
Never use this character's luck anyway. Let's do that.
You know we may come back to these characters, right?
No, it's fine. She had a total luck of 2. It's fine. If we're a 9, I will take the 9.
Right,
That's
yeah.
much better. 17.
Okay. You're able to sneak in, and you can see the tablet that she was writing on. She's doing performance reviews for Brooke. And she's writing that he has come along a long ways, and he's going to be a fine officer. Everyone seems to give him a ration of shit because that's his job, but at the end of the day, he's one of the better officers she's ever met. She's also recommending him for a raise.
Aww.
Doing something right.
Man, Rose is so tempted. If this is like the script or what she's working on the screen.
So it's a tablet that looks like a piece of paper with a stylus, and what she writes on the tablet appears on the screen.
She's still holding it though, right?
It kind of. It's like lazily draped on her hand.
Rose is gonna try to take it very, very slowly, very carefully.
All right, there is no resistance. You're able to get it away.
Cool. In Rook's file, just somewhere under notes, she just wants to write "loves Werthers."
Okay. All right.
And then put the stylus back down next to the tablet.
All right.
And then move to the bookcase and see if she can't open it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an awareness.
I use this all the time. You would think I would know where that is by now.
Bottom of the left-hand side.
19.
Okay. You can tell where the door should be.
Okay.
And
if she pulls gently, does it seem like it's going to be really difficult? She doesn't want to wake the Sarge, so she's trying to.
You pull it open only because it wasn't all the way latched the last time somebody went through it.
Weird.
And it's it's heavy and hard to open, but it will swing free with some tension put on it. You can tell had it been latched, there would be no way for you to open it this way. There would have to be a button, lever, or switch somewhere that would initiate it.
Huh.
Inside is the black server room that you saw at the food processing plant. Something very similar.
Sorry, so when she opens the door in Sarge's office, there is a similar server room.
Identical server room.
Shit. She's gonna close the bookcase, not latch it, like
Okay.
back to where
I
it
was going to ask if you...
Nope. Back to where it was. And she's going to stealth, fuck out, close the door behind her.
Okay. All right. You were able to do that.
She's gonna wait. She goes towards the bathroom, and the sound of them puking almost makes her puke. She's like,
They're
she
starting
goes
to
back
slow
to, like, her
down on their
desk.
puking.
Still. She goes back. She's just gonna wait at her desk. Nope.
All right, guys, there is nothing left to throw up. You've gotten it all out of your systems. And your stomach still hurt, but at least you're free and clear.
We'll run the magnet over our stomachs just to make sure.
Yeah,
And then I'll look at him and go,
normally.
do you think we should check Rose?
Yeah. I think she at least will believe us now.
I hope so. Oh, hydrate.
That's an old hydrate, but I will rehydrate.
Yeah.
All right, what are you guys doing now?
She's waiting for the boys to finish.
Oh, that was a horrible experience. I'm glad you were there with me, though, Rook.
I'd do it with no other man.
At my chest.
Truly a bonding experience.
One of the best.
All right. Next time, let's do this over drinking, though.
Yeah. Let's not have a weird metallic-like creature in our stomachs.
Saying that, I'm gonna look over at Rose. You might want to get yourself checked out.
They're
Do
coming
you
out.
want to use the magnet? Just to make sure.
You guys want to check me?
I'm gonna throw the magnet at the stomach like you would try to stick them to a refrigerator.
It half-ass sticks to one of the dress buttons on her shirt, but doesn't like stick to her stomach by any means.
Really?
All right. Question: have you ate any of those little protein bar things that they've been giving around for free?
Oh
Gets
yeah.
the magnet and tosses it on the desk. No, those things are disgusting.
All right. Apparently, those sit inside you, and we had some of that, and it's having that same reaction as that other stuff in the cup.
Yeah, they're metallic. They react to the magnet.
So, the
It's
filler that they're
food.
putting in this is not styrofoam. It's worse.
It looks like weird liquid creature.
That's what they were making in the factory.
Think so.
I knew
And
we could
something's going
figure
on
it
there
out.
now. So we should head over there, boys.
Oh yeah, they're definitely doing construction over there. I wonder if they're trying to cover it all up.
Let's go find out.
Wait, should we take the tunnel from here so they not suspecting us?
What are we gonna do? Pop out in your surprise?
You know, for once, he's right.
Who's right?
You learn, Rook. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That's all I ever wanted to hear.
Do you want a Werther's?
That's the last thing I've ever wanted to hear.
Williams, you're driving. Let's go.
All right.
Rook, you're still in the back seat.
All right, one step at a time.
That a boy. She's gonna direct them back to the facility site, but to the side, like somewhere where they can recon what's going on without actually.
Okay, so you stop a few
Being
blocks
seen?
away.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see there are probably close to 200 workers there. Now there are 3 cranes, and they seem to be constructing the building nearly identical. It is more than half done.
They're speed constructing the building back to the way it was.
This is gonna be a problem.
Do you think they noticed that their server room's gone?
It's probably the first thing they fixed. Probably.
Yeah. I'm sure all those got lost in the explosion somehow.
Can we see the server room from where we are?
Roll an awareness for me.
19.
You cannot see it. What you can see, however, there are these machines that kind of look like a computer mouse, but they're much bigger, like a sled that you would go down a hill on, that are like 3D printing the sides of the walls of the building out of thick, very thick material.
Do I see Mr. Smith?
Yep. He is over by a construction trailer that is like has a lit area that has tent above it. He seems to be looking over a tablet.
That's the new Mr. Smith that I talked to earlier today.
Huh.
I'm gonna go say hi. Shit goes bad. You boys cover my ass.
We're
All right.
so we need to look intimidating behind you.
No, you need to stay here and cover me from a distance.
How
I don't want him to
should
see
we-
you unless, shooting starts.
Oh. All right.
All right.
All right. She's gonna go approach Mr. Smith.
Step
Just
out.
in the open.
Yep.
I assume. Okay.
Casually walk up.
You get within a couple of paces of him, and he turns to you and he goes, greetings, detective. How are you?
Is this the same Mr. Smith? Different
It
Mr.
is.
Smith. Okay.
That was just a little thicker on the accent than it was before.
Just making sure. Just making sure. Doing well. Looks like things never happened here.
It does appear
Complete
that.
misunderstanding.
Oh, you'll be glad. He pulls out of his pocket a small flash drive. Here is the report you asked for, along with security camera footage showing the tragic accident.
Thank you. I just want to make sure nothing was missing. Everything's okay.
Everything is business as usual.
There's no personal effects that the company wants to report or have looked into.
The company only wishes you close the case.
All right, Mr. Smith. Well, you have a good night.
You too. Thank you, detective. And if you ever do want that dinner, here's my card. He hands you a business card.
She'll take the card and put it in the same pocket as the flash drive.
Okay. Sleep well.
Thanks. And she's gonna leave not the way she came. Well, she'll leave the way that she arrived.
Okay.
Maybe on a slight degree angle, like 45 degrees off.
Gentlemen, will you please give me a resist torture drug roll?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
27.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
Okay.
19.
You both know that you're very tired because you haven't slept well in 2 days. You have like a total of 4 hours of sleep for the last 50-something hours. But you're both awake and neither of you fall asleep while you're sitting there watching her. So that's good.
Too scared to take my eyes off her.
Do you open your one eye during this?
Does it still feel warm in my head?
Yeah.
No.
Not hot. Not hot. It's like a rock that's left in the sun.
I'll wait till the next morning to use it again.
Okay.
I need to get some sleep, bro. I hope we're done for the night after this.
You know, You go ahead and rest your eyes. I'll wake you when Rose starts coming back.
No,
I got this.
no. Should have got coffee.
You still have those fries and one beer.
When we were doing the magnet over, did the fries pick up at all?
Nope.
Okay, then I think the fries are okay. I'm gonna munch on the fries.
They're still good, even though they're cold. The box somehow keeps them warm. It's nice.
Nice. Brooke, might help you settle your stomach.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll eat some of my box of fries too.
Rose, you come back, I assume.
Yeah.
They're both eating fries.
I'm still watching.
Yeah, you guys are like watching her, but you're
We're just like leaned up against the car.
like.
So glad
Yeah.
you guys had my back in case anything went down real fast.
No problem. Come on, fry.
No. All right, drop me off at guns, get some sleep. He didn't say anything about the server's business, so either that's not a priority, they have backups, or I'm just not going to be concerned about it.
All right.
Or they somehow found the stash at the house.
They
Check
didn't
that
say anything
tomorrow.
like, we're going to kill you guys. You better beware.
Nope, business as usual, as long as this case gets closed and it's all a misunderstanding.
Well, you're gonna close that
Friends.
case tomorrow, aren't you?
Nah, you know what? I think she pulls out the USB drive and snaps it. I think that file he sent me got missing. Real unfortunate. Or she'll crack it somehow, break it, and be like, you know what? Data got corrupted. Real unfortunate.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's gonna have to stay open until I can get that report.
Yep. You know what? We don't work over the weekends. We got to have days off, right?
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe it got wet. And I'll hold out the beer cup.
She'll toss it in there for good measure. Wreck this thing.
You guys do a pretty good job of ruining it.
Yeah, then her plan is to go to guns, tell them that magnets will incapacitate these things, and that's what they should be using, and then she's going to pass the fuck out.
Okay. Boys, what do you do?
Pass the fuck out at my house.
You know what?
Or apartment, I guess.
I'm assuming that I don't live too far from him, like a couple blocks down, so I'll just walk down to my place from his and fall asleep. Get picked up in the morning.
Okay. You all sleep really well. The sleep of the dead. Like, you've been awake.
Curiosity.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry. When she was at the facility, did she see the bike? Brooke's bike?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Carry on.
You sleep so well because you haven't slept well lately. That you even oversleep a little bit later than you normally would. You wake up and the sun is shining like it always is, and it's hot and sticky already. You can hear the wind blowing outside. You each go about your normal morning routines, and you find that near your front door is your delivery of the food bars. Daily delivery. And that's where we're going to call it for this week.
Ooh, I love it.
Bastards.
Hope you guys are having
Already.
fun. I'm enjoying the story.
It's so good.
I am enjoying it a lot.
I don't think I have to say this is clearly not canon to Blake's universe or Jess's universe.
No, the food bars are going to start appearing.
A resurgence.
Right.
How many years later? A decade later?
Yeah. 13 years later.
I do love like the terrifying imagery of this being blown up and within 24 hours being rebuilt and
I
delivering
know,
back on
that's-
schedule. Like that that is a level of like corp control that is just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I love it and I'm terrified at the same time. So great job.
Yeah. Hey,
And-
thanks.
In a single day, we robbed the
Oh, no, I'm
place,
sorry.
and it got entirely rebuilt.
Yeah.
I apologize that my audio was cutting in and out. I don't know what that was. I'll try to get that solved by next week, and hopefully this will be less chaotic also. I do want to thank all of you for joining us. Remember,
Thank you
2
guys
weeks
for being
till
here.
season 3 starts. Thank you so much for being here. The dice
Remember-
giveaway.
Dice giveaway.
Yeah. Lots of fun
Yep.
stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I will
Yeah, it was doing that weird I'm going quiet,
drop
loud,
off the ending.
quiet. Yeah.
Oh, weird. We noticed that happening occasionally during audio setup, which I have to blame this mic at this point. Like
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
But you
But-
were good for the whole thing, mostly. Like I noticed it maybe twice.
Right. Maybe I just need to speak like I'm
Theatrically.
Thematically.
But yes, I might actually call upon you to help me do some audio checks before the next session. We'll see how it goes. We love you guys. Have a good night. Remember all the stuff going on. Nice City Sofa, all that good stuff. Blank will be back soon, so there'll be less chaos. We love you guys. Sleep well, and thank you for joining us.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.